That's a good day today. I'm kind of tired. I went running earlier. So I'm a bit tired, but I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you guys are doing good. Today, the plan is to try and continue the event a bit. We're gonna be playing some. I want to try and make fluffals works in this. Is it gonna be good? Probably not. Is it gonna be fun though? I'm gonna have a hell of a fun with it, I'm pretty sure. So we are trying to make fluffals work. I was tinkering before stream a bit in the starting soon with what I can do. Like I imported my deck, made some changes, see what we can do with it. I'm not sure if I want the ratios like that or not, but we're gonna see. I'm gonna get your guys' help. They're so fluffy. They are so fluffy. But I hope you guys are doing good today. I hope you guys are doing good. My day was pretty good. Nothing really of importance happened too much today. It was cold. It was still cold. I heard there was a lot of snow in Texas and all, which is kind of crazy. I hope you guys are fine if you're like living in a place that doesn't get usually snow and you got a lot of snow, because that can be really scary. But we got some things in the mail today. We got a package for some cards that Maple was sending me. And at the same time, we got some cool thing. Look at this. It's so cool. Like, look at this field center. It's so neat. It feels really good, by the way. For sure, I'm using that. And we got a small card here with the back and all, which is very nice. Very, very nice. So I'm super happy about that. They finally came in. So now I do have my full deck ready. I am gonna need to grab some cards that might be a bit expensive from the Suda opening. Because I need basically Abao, which is the link 4. I need one time Abao. I need one time. What is the name again? It's the LZ, the new LZ, which is gonna be expensive too. I might need some Yell, but I'm not sure yet. Maybe, maybe not. We're gonna see. And I need one of the spell. The spell shouldn't be too hard, like the new white forest spell, so that shouldn't be too hard for this one. But yeah, I do need a lot of expensive cards from this. Welcome in, Frank. Welcome in. I hope you're doing good today. I hope you're doing good. I'm wearing like one of my new favorite, like, not shirt, but a vest of sort. Like, it's so cute. It's my aunt that gave me this for Christmas, so I like it a lot. I like it a whole lot. It's so fun. Really, like, comfortable. Really hot, too. Hello, Eka. Hello, Eka. Are you still made of flan? Depends. I never tasted myself, so I don't know. I do not know. But for sure, one time, I probably am gonna do, like... We could do at one point, like goal or something that we just grab a costume or stuff. I know the usual thing is like a maid costume or stuff like that, so I don't know what we would do. But we probably should like do a goal at one point, which is just like I order something and we just put it on, which would be pretty funny. But yeah, so today the plan, like I said, is gonna be to do some event. And once the event is done, we are gonna do the a bit of rank. We might not complete the event today. I'm gonna see how it goes, but for sure we're gonna do some rank at the end, and then we're gonna move on from there. See where it goes. See where it goes. Basically, we're still in Master 5 hell. Like Master 5 is a clustered thing of every single random bullshit that you can find. It is insane. You find like barely competent deck, and you find like the most egregious combo deck that just happens to work against you and will not work 10 other games. Like, it is stupid. It is so stupid. But let's go to the gameplay screen. I want to keep track of the heads and tails that we got to, just to see how unlucky we were. So just to see that, I think I'm gonna do something here, because I feel it's not... If we do... Is it gonna appear here? I just want it to have like... this doesn't do it. If I do this here... Oh, that's not the right one. That's not the right one. Well, this one's fine. Let's do for this one here. Do the outline for black here. Just to make the text a bit easier to read. So that way it's going to be easier on the eye. It's not going to blend with the background too much. But the necklace I'm thinking about is kind of this for now. We need to make some changes. For sure, we need some... It's not Eternal Soul. It's like... What is the name of the ritual again? I was looking at Fusion 2 to see what I could put in. I don't think there's many good Fusion monster that we could put in now from this. Like, there's not that many that are useful to our cause. So, I think we're probably gonna go from there. Is Super Poly legal? It is not. Okay, it is not. We could run some crossouts and stuff like that. Those things are banned. What do we want to run instead then? What do we want to run? I feel Nib is pretty good in this event actually. Okay, let's add some Nib and let's think of our deck building. So we have this, that. I don't think I need the octopus. So we can remove the octopus. The ash blossom could be good. Those one I'm not gonna put here. I don't want to craft anything for the event, so let's just go for this. One here, and then from there we basically need the extra deck at this point. We could add more of the fluffals, but let's see, is there any link monster that we can do that are gonna be useful? What are the links available in this? I don't even know. Like, we could do IP into Unicorn, which is always an option. Like, it's not great in this deck, but it's always something we can do. So, there would be that. There's the Phoenix here. Like, we don't need more extra deck than this. Like, this is basically all we need. We could add one more whale, maybe. So, we need one more extra deck monster here. Is there any access code or something of value here that you could use? Doesn't seem here. No. I guess Linkuriboh could be good, or Relinquished Anima, because we do have a level 1 here that we might want to use. So I think I'm going to remove the dog here and add a Linkuriboh. So I think that's fine. We're going to see. If it fumbles, guys. What's the worst that could happen, right? What is the worst that could happen? No way anything bad's happen with this. I think we want to go second with this too, so we don't care about losing the coin tosses. Ain't no way we're gonna just end up... wait, the coin toss should be... Yeah, head and tail. Oh god. I'm professional, don't worry about it. So we got the one tails here. Our hand's pretty good. I'm gonna be honest, this hand's pretty good here. We have the patchwork we can search. We have the bear. We have the saber. Like, we have a lot of things we can do. We have the Fua too. The one of Fualas that we have in our deck. So please play into it. Terratop? I'm gonna wait to see what they add. It's probably the Takaton board. I'm gonna change the Fua on the summon of the Takaton board because I don't want them to pass on this. Like, I want to guarantee a draw. If they have the call by, if they have the Ash, so be it. Not much I can do. But Nib seems completely crazy in this. Yeah, we need to Fua now. Otherwise, they can just summon without giving us a chance. So, oh, they did have the Ash. It didn't matter at the end of the day. Okay, it did not matter. Let's see what they do now. They have something else. They can chain. What could it be? So Fua's negated. Then they go into a rank 3? Like, what could they be on? Are they just on Speedroid? No, it's on Orcus. Okay. Link those two into Galatea. We're getting full Orcus comboed, aren't we? We're getting full Orcus comboed there. Can we beat this? Actually? We don't have much in our hand. Like, we have the bear, but we don't have a discard outlet. We want to kind of pop the toy vendor, not use it. They might screw up. If it's just an IP pass here, might be fine. But I feel they are going to be able to extend a bit more. If they get a crescendo, it's a negate. They send a World 1. The World 1's going to activate. They're going to return the Aura. Aura's once per turn, right? Unless I'm misremembering. They're going to shuffle something, then set an Orchestra. So they're going to set the Orchestrion, I think. Oh, the Babel Tower. That's not too bad. I don't think it is. Like, they need to go... Okay, they go into Dingirsu here. Do they go into another link from this? Because they need a way to get the Dingirsu out the field. Okay, they are going to attach something. So they're going to just recycle their stuff. They seem to know what they're doing. They seem to kind of know what they're doing right now. Or maybe not. They should have linked this up so that they can, like, use the aura or something to revive it. This is a pretty good top deck, I'm gonna be honest. We're gonna go with the patchwork here, see if they have a negate. No negates so far, which is great for me. It's great there. We have this, we have that. We can go into the Fluffal Bear now, activate the effect. Getting yourself the toy vendor. We really need this toy vendor now. There we go. Then from this, I might just want to... Kind of sad that we don't have the Guardian Chimera here. But we might just want to send this to get going. It's either this or the polymerization. I don't know if we even want to use a toy vendor, to be honest. We might just go this here and see if it screws up. They have a response. It might be the IP. It might really just be the IP there. I do not know. We can go into the Tiger 2 using those two. Sadly, we lose on the thing. So I think we just go Whale. Using both. If we use this and this, we can revive afterward. Go into something else maybe. I wish we didn't have to use a dolphin. We could have tried and fished something, but sadly, I didn't believe we were gonna hit. We could have tried and just send a polymerization to the grave or something like that, and maybe that would have worked. We're gonna go chain link 1 here and chain block with the dolphin here, because we don't care too much about the dolphin resolving. I guess we do get... Okay, the call by, they should have used the call by on the bear here. I don't really know why they did not. Why did you not use... We just popped the IP here. We literally just popped... Wait, this has protection, right? If you control a card you control will be served by battle, card effect can attach on material from this instead. We're gonna pop this and attempt to pop this. They're gonna use the dang for sure. Are you gonna use the ding? I don't know if we can beat this, guys, though. I do not know. Our deck's not that strong to beat full power Orcus. Come on, come on. Decide. It's not that hard. You say yes or no. It's literally a no-brainer. You just say no. You just say yes here. It's not hard. It is not hard, my guy. Just click the button. Click the button. Say that you want to protect. It's... There you go. Was it that hard? Was it that hard to click? We're gonna use a toy vendor here. What do they have more? We're gonna add to our deck. What is this? It's only Edge Imp, sadly. We can go into the Penguin. Penguin would get us another fusion here. Then we could draw 2, discard 1. We could go Dog into Penguin too, which would be fine. I think that's okay. We grab the Dog just to grab some more materials. We're gonna go... Here is the Saber, which is fine. So we go Dog here. Dog's gonna activate, getting myself a search. The problem is we don't have protection against their IP, so they're probably gonna go into like SP. Not SP, but I mean Unicorn. They're probably gonna go into Unicorn here, and we probably lose from that. We could go into the Edge Imp again. This one's once per turn, right? No, it's not. So we could fuse those two, go into another whale, then try and pop again, remove their second material. I think that's fine. So let's go poly again. They're gonna go IP now. That's fine. That's completely fine by me. I feel what Fluffals needs is might be like just boss monster 4? Oh, no unicorn? Is special summon to a zone a link monster points to while discards a monster on the field. Destroy all monster in the monster zone. I'm just gonna pop this then. I don't really understand what he's doing. I don't need to... Like, even if he wants to summon or anything, we can just do it in a way that he doesn't get a way to deal with us. So we go this, we go chain. Oh, we are going to be able to add the Frightful Fusion here. He might be dead, actually. Because now he tries to go that and summon, but we can just pop this guy before the chain resolves because we don't target. And he's not going to get the activation of the Bomber Dragon. Like, there's nothing he can really do because the chain resolves backward. So that summons, that's fine. Chain adds me the Frightful Fusion. Then this resolves, we pop this and this. Oh, is it protected? Oh, it's IP. I'm stupid. I'm so stupid here. What do we do now? What do we do? I'm kind of dumb there. I forgot about this. We're gonna go this here. Target itself. Yeah, I should have played this better. I completely forgot that it was like protected by IP. If I destroyed the symbol skeleton instead, I was fine. If I destroyed the symbol skeleton, I was completely okay. I just fumbled there. We're gonna send this to the graveyard. Booster attack. He's gonna pop our field. Pop is on field. Kind of unfortunate. Big misplay on my part, but that's fine, I think. We could go into a Fright for Patchwork. We could go into an Eldritch too to send this to the graveyard, but at this point, I feel if we go Eldritch, we just lose the game. If we go Fright for Fusion, we can go into another whale, punch over it, pop nothing, but at least we punch over. I think that's the plan. I kind of misplayed here. I just needed to pop his back row. I literally just needed to pop his back row there. Is this once per turn? It's not. Okay, we might be cooked here. We might be cooked. This guy might cook us because now I misplayed really hard. We're gonna banish this. We're gonna banish this here. Make the third whale, but I think that's my undoing. I'm still warming up, guys. I'm still warming up. Do not worry about it. We cannot pop anything. We're gonna go battle phase. Are we gonna go battle phase? We're gonna try and punch here. In the declare attack, it's fine. In damage step, we're gonna go... Okay, yeah, they do this. Not much I could do here, guys. Not much I could do. GG. GG. We tried really hard. We tried really hard, but they had the answer for Fuas. They had the answer for everything else. The ding was really hard for us to out too. The ding Gearsu was insanely hard because we only have pops most of the time, so we can't really do much against the ding. I guess we could have gone Kraken and try and send it. That would have forced their hand a bit earlier, but that was still not great. That still wasn't great there. And we would have gotten the, like, toy box here. Not the toy box, the... I don't remember the name of the card. I'm blanking there. But let's do a punishment here. Let's just do some planks. Let's get right to it. We starting strong today. Some planks. I'm getting used to it though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 24, 25, 6, 7, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Woo! There we go. Just a cool warm-up, just to get us started. I don't think this deck's that good. I'm gonna be honest. I do not think this Fluffle deck's that good. But I want to try it at least a bit. Was it cold for you today, Eka? I don't know if it was cold in your part. I do not know if it was cold or not. Like, it was pretty cold here, but not too out of the ordinary. Let's go first, because you're in EU, right? So you're probably... Oh, we shouldn't have gone first, actually. We probably should not have gone first. We have a way to interrupt. Yo, you were in the positive? Okay, that's good. That's good there. We have a pretty good hand there. We can go Toy Vendor. If we go Dog here, Dog gets us something. We could have gone Penguin into Dog, actually. We are gonna add this to our hand, and we're gonna send it to the graveyard. We kind of misplayed there, but that's fine. We send this to the graveyard. We're just gonna draw a Fluffle. There we go. Special summon a monster. We're gonna special summon this. Then we're gonna use the Fluffle Bear here. Get ourselves another Toy Vendor. And then we can just use the Wing in the grave to get ourselves going from there. Problem is, we don't really have a way to get the Edgem that we want. Let's draw another card. That's a good card to draw. Let's go Toy Vendor. Toy Vendor is gonna get ourselves the... At this point, we might want the Dolphin. We could grab ourselves the Owl too, because the Owl is fine. Like, Owl would allow us to draw some things, would it? Because we can go Dolphin, reset a Toy Vendor. Does that do anything? We can go Bear again, set the other one. We did not use a Penguin yet, so we could go Dolphin here. Go into IP, we set one, we reset the graveyard. Problem is, we don't run 2 wings. We might run 2 wings after this, because it's better for this. We could go for a sheep. Sheep, like, summons, then free summon. We get ourselves going. We add the Saber, we add the sheep back. Saber summons himself. We basically get... Yeah, I think the sheep's the better option. Are we broken? Okay. No, we're fine. We're fine. So, we're gonna go activate this. We're gonna go Toy Vendor. Toy Vendor is gonna pitch this. Get ourselves going. The Eldritch is fine because we can add it back. So, we're gonna summon the sheep here. Sheep's gonna activate, getting ourselves... I think I'm returning this to the end to revive this here. Then we can go Eldritch, a Golden Lord. We did not find what we were looking for, but that's okay. We can still do some stuff. We are gonna special summon... Oh, we can special summon Ash. That's so funny, actually. But I just summoned the Eldritch here. He's a good lad. He's a big lad here. We get the Toy Vendor activation. It's so neat to be able to activate Toy Vendor so many times. At this point, I might just grab... We have 2 Toy Vendors in the graveyard. I might just add a bear, so that we can get another Toy Vendor. We could technically fusion summon with this, but I don't think that's worth it. What I'm gonna do instead is just go IP with this and this into those 2. And then, do we want to do anything else? We could technically get more bodies, but I think that's fine. We have an Ash Blossom, we have a Nib, we have an IP, we have a good board for next turn. We want to see the other Edgem though. I might run Triple Sight just to be able to draw the Edgem Sight more often, because we don't have a good way to find them other than Patchwork, which is a bit unfortunate. Like, if we had an Egypt chain, we're fine. Like, it's Egypt chain or patchwork that gives us the Egypt sight, but it really is necessary if we want to end trap someone on their turn. Elemental Hero Stratos. I think I'm letting this one go through. I don't really know what hero does in this event. Are they full power or are they not? I'm not sure. We do have the IP into Unicorn. Hero is just gonna die to the nib though, so we're not too worried. In the worst case scenario, we just nib their board. But for now, we can let them play a bit, see what they do. Oh, I forgot to remove the wheel. I'm so sorry, guys. You missed a whole awesome turn I did. What did they add? They add the Forest. So Forest is gonna try and special summon himself. What do they discard? Do they have the... They always have the Malicious. Always, every single time. I don't know how they do it. I do not know how they do it, but they always have it. Forest is gonna try and set something. Then you just finished making Ashen. Ooh. I think at this point I might just go IP. They have something for the IP. That's not... Oh wait, we can just go... Well, both of them works here. We could go Phoenix, but I kind of want the Unicorn just to not pop this thing. Then we go those two into Unicorn here. Unicorn is gonna pitch. It's gonna pitch. At this point, I don't need the bear, so we're gonna pitch this and we're gonna bounce this back to the deck. Is it a quick effect? I don't know if it is. Okay, it's back. So we're fine on that note for now. No Vion means that we might stop a part of their combo. We still have the Ash Blossom that they try and extend. So, do you have anything else? We still have the Nib, we still have the Ash, we have the Fright for Fusion for the next turn. So, we can kill them next turn. They go Malicious. That seems to be a desperate play. I'm gonna Ash this. See if they can play through this. Do they have an interruption from my Ash? They do have the Call by the Grave, okay. So, we might have to rely on the Nib, but I still think we're fine. I still think we're okay. Because their end board is just going to be a rock. It's literally just going to be a rock there. So, I'm not too worried, guys. I'm really not too worried. They get the Malicious. Malicious at 3, right? Yeah, it is at 3. The guy has double Royal Malicious. He is a true hero fanboy. 4th summon there. We're gonna just turn this off a bit to see what they go for. So that they don't know that it's... Okay, so they get the Malicious. They're gonna be able to resummon the Malicious again, I think. Yeah, they don't have anything in the graveyard, so they're gonna be able to do it again. Have you been enjoying Ashen? Have you been enjoying Ashen yourself? Honest Neos. Okay. I see. So now we gotta be ready. They try and do this. We do have the Nib. They don't have a way to make a negate. So as soon as they try and go battle phase, we just like nib them. Because they don't have anything else. Before end of main phase, we're gonna go Nibiru here. We're gonna move everything unless they have like cross out. I think we're good. We're gonna put the Nib in attack. Why not, right? What's the worst that could happen? We're gonna put their token in defense. That's a pretty big token, though. That is a pretty big token. We kind of need to find something. Battle phase, that's fine. Main phase, end phase, okay. Okay, we survived the turn. We did survive a turn. Can we get... A chain is pretty good here. We kind of need a fusion outlet, though. If we go chain into... Crush Sheep, that's gonna work. Okay, so it might sound weird, but we go those two into Crush Sheep here. Going those two together, then we get the chain effect to get ourselves the Search of a Patchwork. And Patchwork gets us going. That is the play. So now we go Patchwork here. Patchwork is gonna allow us to grab a Poly and grab... At this point, we're gonna grab a side just for the protection. Then we can Poly those two together. Going into the Whale. Because the Whale's gonna be important here. We go side and the Fluffle into the Frightful Whale. Then Frightful Whale, because we have the side here, can protect ourselves. So we're gonna go this into Whale here. Into Crush Sheep, and Crush Sheep is gonna get us the... We don't need to send a Whale here. We could have used a Whale actually to send something to the graveyard, but we don't really want to. If we grab ourselves the Fluffle Dog, we're gonna get... Where is my Dolphin? Did we not have a Dolphin this game? I guess we did not. I thought I had one. We're gonna pop this, we're gonna pop this. We're gonna use the side here, protect it. Then the Penguin's gonna draw 2. We're gonna discard this. And then we're just gonna go Frightful Fusion. Frightful Fusion is gonna go into the Dog. And that is our OTK machine. So 1, 2... That's gonna be more than enough. So let's not use the Dog on the field. Let's use all of those. Summon the Dog here. And then we just go battle phase. It has enough attack in itself, but we can just do in damage calculation. We just boost the attack and we kill. GG. Wait, did we lose a coin toss here? We won the coin toss, so we had 1 head, 1 tail here. The win ratio. Let's see how I was doing today. I kind of forgot to keep track of stuff. I kind of got like sucked into this game. So if we go here. We did, as of today, it's 1-2 games. So we're 1-1 right now on the win-lose ratio. And we are 1-1 for the coin toss too. So that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Let's see though to make some changes to this. What can we change here? Foolish Burial Good is pretty good. Those things are pretty good. We have the Patchwork. We have this. We have the... We forgot to add... What is the name of the ritual again? The ritual guy, because we kind of need the ritual guy. It's gonna be a ritual monster. It's gonna be... For sure it's legal in this, right? For sure it's legal. We probably want to change the... Oh, this guy. Illusion of Chaos. I was forgetting his name. So we for sure want the... Is Ash even that useful? I'm gonna go on a whim and remove the Ash Blossom here. We don't need it. We don't need it. A wing's gonna come in instead. So this way we can have double wings. We have this here. We have the 2 illusion. We have the Illusion of Chaos. We have the Magician's Soul. We have this. We can remove some Penguin Garden. The Penguin's pretty good. Do we need it though? Eldritch was pretty good here. So we have this, that here. We add those guys. What could we do? Maybe a rank 4? Maybe if we go exceeds rank 4, because we could make rank 4s before. So I know Bahamut Shark is there, but I don't think Toad is legal. Like if we look, is Toad legal here? Let me see. No, it's not. So we cannot make Toad with this. So Bahamut Shark loses a lot of its value. We could make Crazy Box if we want. We could make Crazy Box, which is funny, but I don't think it's gonna work that much. Is there a good Xyz for? I guess Abyss Dweller could be good if we expect like... Abyss Dweller could be a good card if we ever need it. Instead, we can remove one of this. Is there anything else that we could need an Xyz for there? I don't think there are any good Xyz for we could need. So let's just go with that. We fixed some things. The Magician's Soul now has a target. Because we forgot to put a target for our souls. We forgot to put a target, so we could not even use it if we drew the Magician's Soul, which is so sad. Losing the coin toss. So for now, we're just a 50-50 about for the coin toss. We're gonna keep track, because I'm always wondering if I'm just focusing on the bad the bad coin tosses, or if I'm just really unlucky. Because it feels sometimes it can go like, and you're just feeling like you never get a heads in a coin toss, but it might just be like biases. This end is fine. Not great. Oh, Nib's gonna go hard here. It's gonna go crazy. Okay, they are on plant. Do they know how to play plant though? Because it's not hard to make the Link 1 here. They might not know how to play the plant deck. So they go Dryas, then Dryas gonna activate, getting themselves the Sunvine. Then Sunvine gets them the Twin, Sunvine Twin. Then they go into Healer. Healer heals back the damage. Or they go into the other Sunvine too thing, like the other Link one that they can have. So yeah, they go into the Twin, that we expected. Then this activates because they took damage. So this here, gonna target the Seed. This here is gonna summon something. We gotta wait a bit. I don't think they put negates or anything, so we can wait. They go for the Healer, like I expected. Then they go this, and the Healer's gonna be able to heal for 300. So they are over 8,000 now, so they might be able to do some Arrow Mage stuff. Now they can go into Jasmine for sure. Like, I learned a bit. I learned a bit of what this does. They're probably thinking, oh no, Lord, he has a nib. What do I do? He has a nib. Okay, so they go into Jasmine here. Jasmine can activate. They still have the... They add for the sewing. I don't want to nib too soon. Like, for now, it's not too scary, so I want to wait. Another Dryas, that's fine. What does this one do again? And one Link Monster control. If you have 2 more plants, the same name, special summon one of them. Okay, I see. Not too bad. We can let them go. We can literally let them go. There's no problem right now. Literally no problem. Okay, so they go into another one. They go into the Healer. Healer is gonna go and attempt to draw. Do we nib now? Because this checks on resolution. So if we nib now, they don't get healing. They don't get the Jasmine Search. So they don't get anything. They already normaled. What is this card again? You can banish this card in your graveyard and one Link monster you control. If you have 2 or more plants monster and with the same name as each other in the graveyard, special summon it. They don't control anything. I'm going to try and nib them. We're going to see if it's a bad idea. Might be a bad idea, but we're going to see. Nibiru is coming down, rocking the world there. Let the rock fall on you. Summon the big rock, make it the defense. They don't gain more attack, and then they already went through 2 Dryas, 2 Healer, 1 Jasmine. They might be running the... Like, they already used Sewing. Okay, they do have ways to extend. So they go for the Ragnaraka. Maybe I should have held. Maybe I should have held, but I didn't know if they could extend from there without their normal, without Sewing. They go for the Bloom. What does the Bloom do? Okay, now we need kind of a miracle a bit. So they banish this. They go for the Sewing. Add a Ragnaraka monster from your deck to your hand, then discard 1 card. Special summon. Okay, they're gonna special summon the Ragnaraka here. They're gonna keep going again. So they're gonna restart. That was a pretty good end for them. Like the Seed into full combo into an extender. I guess I should have held my stuff. I should have held the nib. Do they put a negate on the field? I don't think they do, right? I don't think they put a singular negate there. So we could have probably just held. They go for the Rosalina. So they're gonna go and grab themselves the other level 1. They can go into another Jasmine. So they can continue extending here. We need to draw something good. We don't want 2 penguins here. We would like to draw something else than a penguin, please. Like maybe a polymerization. No, a patchwork would be great. A chain would be okay, but not amazing, because we need to use our owl for that. Like, we need a miracle a bit, because I don't know if we can beat plants full power. But yeah, I would need, like, my plant expert in chat to tell me if they put a negate. Because if they don't put a singular... If plant does not put a singular negate other than, like, VF3, we could have held the nib until, like, they get themselves into a position to make the VF3, and we would have been fine. So maybe that's a play. They go Jasmine here. They're gonna link those two afterward. Grab themselves. They're just going. Plants takes forever. That's one of the things I don't like about this event. It takes forever for people to play. Oh, you have Lone Fire too. Lone Fire tribute into what? Into what at this point? What are you getting? Maybe my game plan is just them timing out at this point. It might just be them timing out because they've been taking forever. Forever there. Like, we're still going. We're still trying to figure out what we summon from the Lone Fire Blossom. It cannot be that hard. They go into the Petal here. Petal's gonna get them something. They're gonna have a way to tribute my stuff. Yeah, I don't think I win this. I don't think I can win this at all. Like, I don't see a singular card in my deck that could get me out of this. Other than them, like, just overextending next turn into another nib. But that's about it. Because now they go this is add a Rika. They can add the Con-Con. The Con-Con, they're going to be able to tribute my nib. Yeah, at this point, I've seen enough. They're going to play still for, like, the next 20 minutes still. They don't know their deck too well. They take forever. I have better things to do. I have way better things to do than just wait for them to finish like a solitaire game. Let's get ourselves into the wheel. It's gonna happen. This deck is not great. This deck is not great. We might move to rank in a bit. We might move to rank. Maybe just like an hour of event and then to rank. Because I still want to try and reach Master 1. So if we can go there, I'm gonna try. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and there we go. There we go. I think I kind of want to go to rank now. I might finish this on my off time. I might just, like, rock the what is it again? The Lightsworn Loner and just play it. But the event's fine. It's okay. Not my most fun event. Like, I had a lot of fun with the NR format, but I feel this one's kind of solved at this point, and there's not much, like, fun to be had. We really are 50-50 today on the coin toss so far. Let's remove the wheel. Let's not forget about the wheel. Oh, it's not the win-loss that we need to change. I need to change those orders in my OBS because I keep, like, messing them up. To here. Okay. This hand is pretty good. We can start with this. Try and bait an Ash Blossom or something because we already have everything this can search. Okay, let's add the Chimera Fusion here. Let's go. They don't seem to have an Ash Blossom, so let's go Branded Fusion instead. Branded Fusion's gonna go into Rim Drum. Rim Drum using this. I'm doing it this way so that we can use like the effect like of Gazelle, and we don't need to use a Big Wing Berthmet here. So that's the reason why I'm doing this. So we are gonna go into... We could go Apprentice, drop the Chimera Fusion because we have 3 of them. That would give us another body, but we're Fusion locked this point, which doesn't really make sense to just throw away an Apprentice for no reason. So let's go Cortal here. Cortal is gonna get me the Mirror Sonite. Then we can fuse those 2 away into... They are on 41. I don't really know what they're rocking. We can go into the Beast one, but that would mean we lose. We need to go this one first, because that would mean we lose on our Berthmet value. we would only revive a Koital, and we want to revive the Mirror Sonite instead. So we go this guy here. We're gonna go this and the other one. We do know they don't have an Ash Blossom, so there's that. Still no idea what they're on. I feel they don't have Ant Traps, but we're gonna see. It might be Tempai, but I feel Tempai would have seen an Ant Trap at this point. So we're gonna send the D-Bells. We're gonna summon the Mirror Sonite here. We could tag out the Mirror Sonite, but is it really worth it? Like, we already have everything else we need, so... It would just give us another Baphomet to fusion summon with this to make the other Chimera, but I think we're fine. I'm just gonna set 2 of the Chimera fusion. It's kind of a weird hand, actually. Like, it's not that amazing, because we would have wanted to... have something else than the triple Chimera fusion, because now it makes our Baphomet a bit weird to use. Are they gonna negate this? I guess we could have fused those 2 into the Andrip. That probably was better. Use one of the Chimera fusion, fuse those 2 into the Andrip here, and remove 1 card. They have something they just drew. Or it might be a quick play. It might be Runic. Maybe it's Runic. I don't know. But they have a response that they did not have last turn. It is Runic. Special summon something. Okay. Okay, we can still negate a Huggins. We can still negate a Huggins there. We can even negate it with Rimdrum too. We're gonna summon the Big Wing Baphomet here. Baphomet's gonna activate. They get a chance to activate first, so we're kind of chain blocking ourselves. I don't need to activate this though. Like, I don't need to activate the Big Wing Baphomet. I can just say no and then activate this instead. I kind of want this to be the case. So we're gonna do this instead. So we say no to the Baphomet because we already have all 3 Chimera fusions. So basically, if we use the Baphomet, we only get a singular Gazelle. And that's preventing us from negating the Uggins here. So we prefer to negate the Uggins if we can, instead of like negating anything else. If we can remove their Fountain, we're not even gonna return it to the end, because we don't need to. We could have returned this maybe, but we don't need to. Now they're stuck with their Uggins in the extra monster zone. Cannot summon another Runic card. We are gonna be able to Chimera fusion as soon as we get an option into the Baphomet and the Gazelle here. They're gonna target a spell. I think I'm just gonna go Chimera fusion then. This is gonna get me into the other Chimera stuff, and we're gonna go D-Bells. D-Bells revive. And that's gonna mean that we just win the game on the spot. Like, Runic really cannot play into D-Bells. D-Bells is such a dead sentence for Runic. It is insanely strong against them. I'm gonna reset the win-loss here because it doesn't really work if we're just in rank instead of something else. So let's just reset the win-loss for the rank session here. We're gonna go... We could go for a Dracosepelia, but I think it's just better to do this. We go for the Gazelle here. Then they're still gonna pop and banish 4. Those are good banishes for me. I didn't want to draw those. So we're gonna go Baphomet here. Baphomet's gonna target the D-Bells. Then we're gonna go Gazelle here. Gazelle's gonna add me an illusion monster. And this, just for good measure, we're gonna Andrip them. And I think that's all she wrote. They have maybe 1 more effect, but we have a Koital to negate any of their like effect that could be problematic here. Let's add to our hand. I think at this point I kind of want the Koital here, because if we need to do a Chimera fusion in Ace, we can just use the Koital, and the Koital would allow me to like have another target negate, which is great against like... It is amazing against Runic. That's fine, you can have this. I'm not gonna respond to this. That's okay. You can have this too. I don't think you have any spells that you can activate there. They add the talent. Draw 2, that's fine. If they were taking, I would have fusion summoned this away into this. just to not let them like take my D-Bells and revive the D-Bells afterward, but they're still in the same predicament. They always have talent. I don't know why. They always have it. But they're still in the same predicament that they cannot like use the D-Bells. They're on Sword Soul? Really? Runic Sword Soul. So they have the Taya here. We're gonna go Mirror Star Knight and see if that's enough. We still have a Guardian Camera in the bank if we need to. We still have an Albaz that we can revive if we need to. We're pretty set. We are pretty set here. I don't think there's anything else they can do. But I did not expect the Sword Soul out of nowhere. What's the synergy? What is the Sword Soul synergy with Runic? Like, you don't really gain anything from Runic and Sword Soul. They're gonna link into SP. Sure, I still have the Koitol in the graveyard, my guy. I still have the Koitol. You're not gonna be able to banish my D-Bells here. You're not gonna be able to. I could even, like, fusion it away. I guess you can, like, SP Knight after my Koitol to try and get rid of it. This? That's fine. That's not doing anything for you. They have the long one. Okay, their hand was insane. Their hand was really insane there, by the way. So they're gonna create a token. We are gonna be able to stop them completely now because we can just camera fusion. But like, look at this. Look at this hand. They had a crazy hand there. They're gonna do this. They're gonna target 2. We're gonna Koitol this away. So that's why we waited. We didn't want them to have a chance to like remove this. It was mostly a bait if we did that. Now we can Koitol. That's gonna get rid of the SP. We get rid of the 2 cards here. And they shouldn't have anything else. So we pop this, we negate. We go into the Guardian Camera using this, using this, using this. I don't know why the D-Bells cannot be used. Like, is there a reason? Is there something I'm missing? Why can we not use the D-Bells here? So, oh, do we need... Oh, it's because we needed a Fiend or Bees. That's why. That's why. I see. I see. That's because we needed, like, something to be able... Might as well pop the back row, right? What's a long one's gonna do alone? What is a long one gonna do all alone on the field? And that's all they wrote. That is all they wrote. A bit of a weird start, but I'm gonna take it. I am gonna take it. It's been a while since I've seen any Runic. And I never saw Runic and Sword Soul together. I still don't understand these synergies. Like, what do the Runic adds to you? There's no... I guess it can be bodies, but you can't really do anything with the bodies. So I don't see the vision here. I do not see the vision, I'm gonna be honest. Like, what do they add? I feel they just break you a bit. I guess they can cycle a bit, but you would be better off probably just running some worm or some ant traps instead, so that your Sword Soul stuff are more likely to resolve. Because now you're super vulnerable to just any interruption. An interruption, like if they ash your fountain or something like that, you don't get the value that you're searching for, and you might not have a worm for your Sword Soul stuff. This sounds pretty good. We have Apprentice, we have Baphomet, we have Gazelle, we have an Ash Blossom and a Callbite to installate our plays. If we went first, this hand would have been insane. Against a 60 card again, I don't know what it is with Master 5 and 60 pile, but it's about like 50% of our games are against those. Is that it? Set 2? Set 2 pass, so probably 2 Imperms here, I would guess. A Mirror Sword Knight is crazy here. Crazy good, I tell you. We can go into Apprentice first, dropping. We won't need the Ash here, I think. So let's drop the Apprentice onto the field. Then see if they have an Imperm, if they have an Ash. If they have an Ash, we can just call by it. That's the reason why I don't care about losing my Ash Blossom too much. Okay, nothing here. Now that gets a bit spicy because we don't have a fusion spell. So if they do have an imperm and they're holding it, it is scary. So let's go for the Cortal here. Cortal is gonna activate, getting myself... what do we want? The problem is, I kind of want to tribute summon the Baphomet, but I don't want to. If I summon the Mirrorsonite, it might bait them out. I think we get another Mirrorsonite for sure. If we summon, like, it's either we summon the Gazelle, but if they have an Imperm, we just lose on the spot. Not really lose on the spot, but it's not great. If we summon the Mirrorsonite instead, we can tag him out into the Big Wing Baphomet and then revive afterward, maybe? Let's see. Does this get negated? It does not. So let's go for the Big Wing Baphomet. Let's see if it gets negated now. No Imperm at all? Okay, I played way too safe for this. What could they have? What could they have here? Because they have nothing right now. Let's go here. Not playing to the Imperm column in case they were holding it for some reason. Oh, I see. You're a fun person to hang around with. You're a fun person to be around. That's so fun. In a 60 card deck, by the way. 60 card, they draw the floodgate. Well, let's go main 2 here. We can go into Verte, but Verte won't do much. We could go into Muckracker. Muckracker would get us the Baphomet back. That's not great. We could go into SP, maybe? What does SP achieve? Not... I guess it gives me interruption. Oh, we're locked into fusion anyway, so let's just set this. God, I hate floodgates. I hate floodgates like those. It's just annoying. Like, it wasn't too bad. It could have been a Solemn Judgment. It would have done the same, but it's just annoying. I don't like this card. I don't like Barrier. It's just annoying. Our hand wasn't great either. We could have... Like, if we just drew a singular fusion spell... Oh, they're still bricked. They are still bricked here. Please, not another one. Please, please. I'm begging you. I'm begging you there. Do not give me another D barrier. We drew the third Gazelle? Please. Game. Can I catch a break? So the other options now that we have is we go Mirrorsonite into Chaos Angel, banish one of them. We can go Gazelle instead to grab a Chimera Fusion too. I'm a bit worried they're gonna have another barrier, but at this point, what am I supposed to do, right? It's either we go Gazelle. If it gets negated, we go into Baphomet with the Muckracker sending something. I think that's fine. Let's go Gazelle here. Gazelle effect. Like the other play with the Mirrorsonite was fine too, but it wasn't great. Do you have a second barrier? Do you have a second barrier there? Let's see. Chimera Fusion again. Barrier? Yippee! In a 60 card deck, guys, by the way. 60 card. And we're getting barrier twice in the same game. Twice. God, I love this game. Well, we're gonna go Muckracker here. Using those two there. Then we're gonna revive the Baphomet, and we're gonna grab ourselves the singular Chimera Fusion left in our deck. At some point, we're gonna be able to draw something that's not a Chimera Fusion. We're gonna summon this in attack. Why not? So Baphomet activates. We're locked into Fiend now, which is kind of annoying. But we can go Battle Phase here. See what their face down is. Okay, it's Synchron. Let's try and punch them for a bit. Punch them again. Then we can go main phase 2. Oh, they have an evenly? You have an evenly there? I'm removing everything from my board if you have evenly. So it's gonna be, yeah, they do have evenly here. We're gonna call by their Synchron in the graveyard. Just remove it while we can. We're gonna keep the Baphomet for sure, I think. Because we can still Guardian Chimera if we need to. Like, the Muckracker is going. So this is going. We don't need the Baphomet, actually. We have one in hand. Oh, we could have kept it. We could have actually kept it. I didn't think they had 2 cards. No way they drew the 3rd barrier, right? No way in hell they drew the 3rd, like, dimensional barrier there. We can even fusion before stuff happens on their turn so that we get some value. Like, we fused those 2. There we go. Phew! Drawing 2 barriers there. Good thing they break, because that was devastating for us. Devastating, I tell you. I don't know what they were on. I don't know why you would run 60 card in a Synchron deck. But... oh, they're only running 2 barriers. And they drew 2 of them. They drew the 2 ofs in doubles. God. Well, we almost lost to this thing, which I do not know what this is. It's like a Lair of Darkness weird thing. I don't even know what they're trying to achieve. It's like just virus and trying to play the, like, different virus to be annoying. But we see how that can work out, right? Like, you can just get completely stuck with the non-playable card. You have so many non-playable in your deck. Like, half of your deck, 30 cards of your deck are unplayable. This hand is pretty good. Like, it's a pretty nice hand. We can go into... okay, they seem to have something in the draw phase. They are on 40 card. They're gonna drop the Maxi. We're gonna Ash the Maxi here. Remember when people could Gamma your Ash? Like, when Gamma was at 2? It was so stupid. So the Maxi's negated here. That's pretty good. Okay, they have something there, which is not great. Let's get ourselves first this. Try and see if this activates, if this resolves. It does resolve, so that's great. Now we don't have to worry about what we're doing. We don't even need to discard the chain, but it's kind of just value at this point. So let's discard the chain, summon this in defense, and we should be good to go. Because I kind of value the chain more than the apprentice here. Because if the apprentice resolves, that's fine. If they want to improve the apprentice too, yippee! We're massive 4! We escaped hell! We escaped hell, guys! Oh no, we just alt F4'd. We made someone alt F4. Oh no. But we just escaped hell. That's insane. We are doing pretty good tonight so far. Undefeated. Undefeated. What were they on? What were they on there? They were on Tempai. God, Tempai has such a short... like, why is every Tempai player like this? They are running a deck that can win of their 1-card draw, and they surrender when they go second. Why? Wait for your turn at least. It's not gonna be hard. You're gonna see if you can win or not. It's gonna be fast. I don't understand why they surrender so fast. Like, it's so simple. Wait a bit. You can just see. If you draw like the bunker opener, you can just win the game. We got cooked by a Tempai that, like, we played through our outs, and the guy just drew Maxi, Fua, Perlia into Ghost Bell, into Blaster, and Padra into Kaiman. Into Chandra, I mean. That was an insane hand. This hand is not great. Against Tyr, might be fine. Sheeran here might be a problem. Let's see. It's a 40-card one. Okay, they get pretty much everything they need. So they get the Avnis here for fusion. They can use the Rhino Heart too if they want to. Do they want to use the Rhino Heart? They do want to use it. So we probably just imperm the kit here to try and get as much, like, value out of this, because them starting Sheeran into Avnis is really rough for us. Really, really rough. They have a Snow too. Okay, that's gonna be an impossible game to win. It's gonna be so hard to win. So they get the Meta Noise. They can add back... okay, they don't have tier limit monsters anymore, so we're fine on this. They can still do the Sheeran summon, which is annoying. This one here, this one there. They're gonna add what? the Meta Noise. So, if I negate the Kit Kalos here, that's removing 5 mils. That's removing 10 mils from them, which is probably good enough. So I think we're removing the mils. If they want to go for the mils, they're gonna need to work for it. So we're gonna imperm the Kit Kalos here. They could snow it away if they want, but they're going so minus on that I'm fine with it. So they add the Meta Noise. The Meta Noise is a phase down, right? It's fine. Phase down is not too bad. So they send this here. We negate that. We can still, like, they can mill tree, but at least now, like, they can go into the time thief. The tree karma is really bad for me. Okay, they just hit the jackpot. They literally just hit the jackpot, and we have a horrible hand there. We need to hit the jackpot on our hand. Like, we need ourselves to hit the jackpot. Otherwise, we're not gonna make it out of this alive. Meta Noise is really good for them. At least discards for costs. So we can send the chain here. They do go for the time thief. They're gonna detach fusion this thing away to go into... Oh, they're not gonna fusion right now. They're gonna regret this. They're gonna regret this really hard. We add the call by. Please, a good card. We know every single card in their hand. We know every single card in their hand there. The Imperm is gonna be great. Imperm is gonna be great here. So they go this. They can attach something. It might feed my graveyard. What did they attach? The chain here. A bit annoying, but not too bad. They do have the Meta Noise, which is annoying. So we're gonna go Albaz. Albaz effect is gonna discard the chain here. We know both the back row. We know both the back row here. Oh, they're not gonna use the Meta Noise? They are gonna use the Meta Noise. Okay. I was wondering. I was like, don't you want to use this? So right here, they're gonna send the kit and mill 5. We still have the call by for their like Sheeran. They hit the Sheeran here, so that's good for us. We can go to chain. Chain's gonna get us the search. We know the back row here. They're gonna go kit into the Sheeran. We're gonna go into... We need to call by the grave this Sheeran. We don't have a choice. Now, if they mail something crazy with their Kit Kalos, there's not much I can do from this. So we gotta pray that they do not. So at least it's a Sheeran out for 2 turns. So there's that going for me at least, I guess. They mill... What did they hit? They kind of whiffed on that. We're gonna add this to our hand. Then we can go... At least we still have a chain in the deck. So we have Polygon Chain. We can add this. Unless this is an Ash Blossom, we should be doing okay. They draw one. Please don't draw an Ash Blossom. They're gonna add a Telement Trap. So they're gonna add... At this point, it's only Crime that's left, right? Yeah, it's only Crime that's left. So we know this one's Meta Noise. Right here. Please no Ash. Please no Ash Blossom. Come on, you don't have an Ash Blossom. Yep. We tried. We tried. They went first. They milled crazy. They drew the Ash Blossom. I'm never gonna know if they had the Ash Blossom there. We drew really poorly. We drew the one of Diabels. We drew the one of Albaz. Like, there was not much I could do there. Not much I could do at all. We tried really hard, but sometimes tears just hit the jackpot. Like, keep in mind, this guy opened Sheeran into Avnis, into milling this. He milled this one into milling like other stuff. He got the Trivial Karma in the mill later on. He had the Meta Noise here. Like, he had all the traps set. He had... Wait, he's running this? Oh, he's running the field spell, I see. But he just got the jackpot. Like, Sheeran into... If he just started Rhino Heart, I could have negated it with the Imperm and maybe stopped the bleeding. But him starting... Oh, yeah, he started Scream too. So he had Scream, Sheeran, Avnis in his opening end, plus, like, the Meta Noise there, and one other card. Could have been the Ash. It could have been the Ash, but not much we could do there. Sometimes you just lose. You just gotta take it. And you move on to the next one. Let's do one spin and go on afterward. One day we're gonna hit the UR. 10 push-ups shouldn't be too hard. Shouldn't be too hard. It's only 10. But my arms are the weaker part, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. I have really a huge respect for the people that can do a lot of push-ups. I'm not that strong on the arm. I'm really not that strong. It's probably the part that I'm the weakest. And people that can like do 40 to 50 push-ups in a row, kudos to you. I cannot. I'm not able to. Do we win the coin toss here? We do not. So we're falling behind the coin toss now. We're 3 for 5. It's not great. The guy's not choosing though, so there's that. I'm going second still, which is not great. Let's see if we can make this happen. We would like to not go back to the Master 5 hell, so we would need to win a game soon. Albaz again, can you leave my hand, please? Can you be your sister, which is like branded fusion instead? We're drawing Albaz so many goddamn time. So many goddamn time. I don't need it. Another 60 card deck. Why is there so many 60 card deck in Master? What did I miss? Did they release grass at 3? Like, I don't think I missed anything. Horus, so it's gonna be Horus, probably Tier again. If only I had an Ash Blossom, that would go hard here. But we do not. We did not draw an Ash Blossom. We drew Albaz instead. Appy. So they already have the Imseti there. So they're gonna go Imseti with Appy. Yeah, they already have it. So even ashing this wouldn't have done much. I'm guessing this is Tier. So that's probably not, like, it wouldn't matter if we just... They're not gonna send more Horus from this. They draw one more. Now we're just gonna hope they whiff on the zombie vampire. Cause our hand's fine. Don't get me wrong. Our hand is good. But is it good that we can just beat anything? I don't know. This is gonna be a huge problem. Why do they always have the shuffler? Can you tell me this? Why do they always draw the shuffler? It's insane. So they go to Amethyst here. They're gonna go into zombie vampire, mill a bit more. Like they always have it. I hate these Shizu card. I hate them so much with a passion. Like they're so annoying. The millers are banned. I don't understand why we still have the shufflers there. Like they should all go. They really should all go and it would be a better world. So mill 4, let's see. An Abnis and a Sheeran there plus another Keldo. That's kind of the same. What did we mill here? At least we're gonna get the patchwork here, which is fine. We hit a Cortal, which is pretty good. We hit a patchwork, so we're decked in our deck pretty good. Then they hit... Oh, they hit this. Yeah, they're going full combo. They're going full combo out of this. How do we beat full Tier Element combo? Because now they have this, they have that. They're gonna have the Meta Noise. At least Meta Noise doesn't trigger. But this is getting them the Kit Kalas. They're milling 10 more card. And... Oh yeah, that doesn't even trigger the chain because it's from deck. Lord, I don't think we're winning this. I do not think we're winning this, guys. I gotta be honest. Tier Element always have it. They always have it. In a 60 card deck, they always have everything they need. So they go Kit Kalas. Now they're gonna mill Snow. They're gonna mill the other Shuffler. They're gonna mill the Sheeran. And they're gonna mill like everything else. They are literally gonna hit everything they need. Because they are a god gamer. They get the Kashira, Tailman Kashira. Tailman Kashira is gonna mill 3 here. What do you hit? Casino Gamba! Yippee! Okay, those are bad mills at least. Now he does that. He targets the Tailman Kashira here. Summoning itself. Then he goes and mill 8 now. Now that's the scary mill. If only I had a singular end trap. If only I had a singular end trap and I did not draw the Fallen of Albaz. That would have been so much better here. If only. Because now if they go into Root Class, I don't have a good way to deal with it. Okay, so they milled... I called it, guys. I literally called it. They are gonna hit the Shuffler. They are gonna hit both Shufflers there. They are gonna summon the Dotscaper here. At least for now, they don't have another extender. They still have a normal yet, though. So Dotscaper here. They can go into a Curious with this. Because it's 3 types, right? They go into Lingaribo. I guess it's to protect from Imperm. But I don't remember what Curious does. They go for the Imseti. Remove this. Oh. I'm not even saying. Congrats! In a 60 card deck, you found your Floodgates! Full combo into Floodgates! Yippee! I love those kind of games. He had to find a one-up village of the Spellcaster. He had to find a one-up village. I don't understand why village is illegal. Oh yeah, he's running this too. So the guy opens Goaded and then draws this. He has like everything he needs and I just lose to this. I lose to this bullshit. If I went first, I was winning this game. No question asked. But because he went first, because he opened the Aura's Field spell with everything he needed, he milled both Shufflers, so I couldn't even do like funny graveyard play. He didn't mill the snow at least. That's my saving grace. But the Village of the Spellcaster is a death sentence for me. How am I supposed to remove it? Like Village of the Spellcaster is removed most of the time by spell effect. Like spell cards removal is mostly in spells. So how do you remove a spell that says you cannot use spells? That's kind of annoying, right? So I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do against Village of the Spellcaster. I could run Dark, but I didn't have a hand that could do Dark here. I could have maybe summoned the... I could have tried and summoned the Albaz, but that wouldn't have worked because he had a card that could negate it. So I didn't have anything to do there. I literally just got FTK'd. I got FTK'd against a Floodgate. I feel every game I've lost almost in Master has just been Floodgates. Floodgates and Floodgates and Floodgates. It's almost like people don't have skills most of the time. And they just rely on like indie tax and stuff like that to win the game. Let's do 10 setups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Let's hope we do not face another tier player. And can I go first before I D-rank? Can I go first once before I D-rank, please? That would be great. That and not drawing the Albaz. We've drawn Albaz so many times today. So many times. We don't need it. It's the break in the deck. We want to draw the other one-ups. We want to draw the Branded Fusion instead. Can we please get to this? Third coin toss in a row. We're just gonna D-rank back. We're literally gonna D-rank back after 3 coin tosses in a row. It's so sad. Like we finally exit the hell of Massive 5 to lose 3 coin tosses in a row and just get floodgated out of the game. Our hand is fine. Our hand is fine. It would have been great going first. It would have been amazing going first. We're facing Lab. I think I need to Veil this and pray for the best. It's a 60 card again! What is it with Master and 60? What is it with Master and 60 card? For sure he's gonna have the D barrier, right? So set 1, pass. Okay, we might be okay. Please tell me we can make it out of here alive. Tau is pretty good because that guarantees that we can use the Coital here. So we use the Coital here. If they have a call by, that's kind of annoying, but we can still do stuff with this. We can go Gazelle summon. Yeah, I think the Gazelle's fine because we have the Chimera Fusion here. We summon the Gazelle. You have a replay for me? We're gonna go right after this. Remind me after the game. So we're gonna go Gazelle here. They are on 40. They have the Ash Blossom. We have the call by for the Ash. Do I care on this though? Like I have the Chimera Fusion. I don't think I care. I'm gonna Ash on... Like, if I call by this, what does this achieve? That gives me another Chimera fusion, but I don't need it. It's fine. You can Ash Blossom this. That doesn't really do anything for you. Like, that's probably the weakest effect to Ash Blossom me on. We're gonna go Chimera fusion now. Please no D-barrier. Please no D-barrier. There we go. That is why we keep the call by the grave, guys. That is why. We didn't care about the other effect. Now at least we're not playing on the Maxi. In a 60 card deck, by the way. Ash, Maxi, Ariana. Like, in a 60 card. Do you have the D-barrier on top of that? Just to add salt to the injury? Do you? No way you have, right? Compulse? That doesn't work like you think it does. That does not work like you think it does. Fusion does not need to be on the field. Sure, use your Compulse now. That's fine. You just wasted a trap. I'm still gonna fuse away. I'm still gonna fuse away here. We're gonna go this using... this and... if we use... any of them works. This one's more versatile though. So we're gonna go those two together into the birth method, and at this point we should be winning. They're on one card. We have the board present, so we should be fine to just win the game straight up. We go this. Might as well use the Baphomet here to... do we even need to? Like, we revive a Koitol. Then the Koitol... I guess a Koitol can get us into... the revive of the Baphomet if we need to. Like, I was thinking, do we need anything else? Sure, what does this one do? So, he draws one, then nothing else. So we grab the Koitol here. Then this one's gonna send to the graveyard the Mirror Knight there, because we need it in the graveyard. This one's gonna add me the... we did normal already, so we're gonna add the Apprentice here. That basically means that we can revive the Mirror Knight with this, with those two. And that's what I wanted to do. So we're gonna start by adding the Chimera Fusion. We can't even go into, like, the big guy that just punched him a while. They have something, though. I don't know what it is. Because at this point, I summoned once, 2, 3. That's gonna be 4. If we just summon again... they cannot have a way. Like, it might be... we're just vulnerable to a nib a bit. If we summon this, that goes into a nib and then we're losing the game. If we go Chimera Fusion instead and do 1, 2, 3, 4... that's 4 attack we can punch. We are safe from an Imperm. They cannot even Imperm me. We're safe from a Veiler. I don't think we lose to anything here. And that would be... let's count the summon. There's 1 here. There's 1 there. There's 2. That would be a total of 4. Because that's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think that's a safe play. We're gonna go for the play that just wins the game on the spot. And does not lose to Nib. If it ends up losing me the game, so be it. But I think that's the right play here. We're not gonna use a Tau. They still have something, but I think it's like a furniture or something like that, and it's not doing anything. Maybe only the butler would do something here. And that's pretty much the only thing I could see. We're gonna punch here. Punch the first time. We use the effect, put it to 0. Punch again. And that should be lethal. If they don't have anything to stop this, that should be lethal. There we go. We played around Nib. I want to see. We're going to go to the replay now, but I want to see if they have a Nib. If they have Nib in their deck list, it is the good play. If they don't have Nib, we could have extended more. They do not run Nib. Okay, so we could have extended more there. We could have been greedy. But I think Nib, playing around Nib was the right play there, because you never know. We could have just lost on the spot to a Nib. I don't see the value of running a lab deck 60 card with grass, to be honest. I don't know why people are so like charmed by the 60 card like allure, but there's no point in running this and this. Like, you're better off just running a 40 with lab and having a good grind game. Like, your deck is an insane grind game. Why would you want to dilute it with some cards that maybe you can get a transaction roll back to the graveyard? It's not great. Against Edward. Okay, this one. Let's see what you were cooking. It was a festival, right? It was during the festival, I think. So let's see over here. What are you doing today? You have yourself... Oh, it's the Amazonas that you were talking about. So, extra, it is Eldritch. We saw it earlier. So, Gozuki. Gozuki is going to send the Banshee. Banshee is going to activate. Getting the Zombie Well. Is it going to be a Zombie Well pass? Oh, Lord. Set 5 and pass. Well, at least you have a call by, which could be good against Eldritch. So, now their trap cards are online. You can go Fusion Deployment. Grab yourself the Queen. Then playing this into the Imperm column is brave. It is very brave. Getting yourself this there. Grabbing yourself the call. There's no way they have no trap that does anything, right? There is no way that they have no trap that don't do anything right now. Like, did they have a response window? They had an Imperm too. They did have an Imperm, so you were super brave there. You could have just put all your spells here, but you decided to start playing your spells there. So add this back, add the call back. Then you punch here. You punch over because you're bigger. Then they go White and Glitzer. You could have waited on the call by here to banish the Golden Lord when it reached the graveyard and they tried to revive it. Like, that would have been a way. Like, it's always a worry. Like, it's always a risk to set before battle phase. Because if it's a quick play, you can't activate it during your turn anymore. So you grab another one of those. I didn't even know they had Pendulum. I did not even know that Amazonas had Pendulum Monster. I'm gonna be honest, I did not know. So they're gonna set another trap here. Starting to cycle. Set more stuff. Go there. At least you do have a good way to punch over the Eldritch. Like, you have a lot of, like, ways to punch over it. Your Amazonas are huge. Poly here, polymerization of those two into Empress. Then they're gonna go into Elixir, into Doom King. Doom King probably doesn't do much though, cause... Oh, it's not once per... Oh, they're both different. I thought they were the same. They look so similar, but I guess one's to the right and one's to the left. I thought they were both the same. Reducing the attack to 0, that's fine. You still pop the field spell. During the battle phase, you go to War Sheaf. Then you take 2,000, but that's okay. You gain 2,000 back. You can punch it to Doom King, so Doom King's not there anymore. You do have the call by the grave if you need to. Summon the War Sheaf onto the field. Setting yourself the Secret Heart. Amazon is pretty cool when it gets going. I think one of the problem probably is that they don't do much like on empty field. Oh, they can use your field spell. That's so funny. That is so funny that they can use your field spell against you. Just because you have the field spell on the field, they can just say, yep, I revive my king to the field. At least you get them off Eldritch now. Like, they have one in the banish here. Do they have another one? They banish 6 cards, so... This won't do anything for them, though, unless they want to go for a link or something like that. You go into Augusta again, then that's a huge lady there. Gonna special summon the War Chief again. Gonna set a Poly. Cycling through the Poly is pretty nice. Summoning this one, go into Dark. Do you even have Dark Monster? They're all Earth, right? Going into IP here. Into those two, into Avermax. It's been a while since I've seen Avermax. This here, then you return a card. Good cycle engine there. They're going to be able to punch over your Amazonas, sadly, because Avermax does not lose battle. Yeah, he gains attack. Punch for 3,000. This one. Oh, at least they're not destroyed. That's pretty cool. How do you out the Avermax, though? How do you get rid of this guy? So they keep cycling. At some point, they're going to run out of cards, right? Like, they went through so many of the Eldritch Trap, they're gonna run out of them at some point. Like, it's their last Sanguine. Once the last Sanguine is gone, they're not gonna be able to resummon their Eldritch easy, so you just gotta hang in there a bit, and you should be fine to just kill them. An Empress now, so Empress here, then Fusion Deployment, gonna summon to your field the Tiger. Oh, this one was not special, right? Oh, was it special? I don't remember. I think it was special still. So, how do you deal with the Avermax still? You pop the Sanguine, so they don't have Sanguine anymore. Do you have something that stops Battle Phase effect? You summon this one. This one's gonna summon another one. Oh, I guess this was not special summon, or is there something that's preventing them from activating effect? I lost a part somewhere. But GG. Good grind game there. You add them like in the palm of your hand for the whole game there. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Really nice deck. I feel it's just they need something a bit better than just putting big Beat Stick. From what I'm seeing, they're just putting Beat Stick on the field and that's their game plan. So that's probably their downfall. That's probably what's holding them back. Like, if they just could have a monster that just said, like, quick effect, destroy card, or quick effect, like, banish something, or banish something on their field as an archetype monster, that would be really cool. Like, not necessarily a negate, just a way to interact in the opponent's turn would be really nice. Okay, we have a way to use Baphomet. Oh, it prevents target? That's pretty nice. That is very nice there. Let's go for the patchwork first. See what happens here. No Ash Blossom on their part. That's kind of good. We can go for the poly of this maybe. Like, it's not great. I'm gonna be honest. It is really not a great hand. We could summon the chain, go into Guardian Chimera, and try and get ourselves... No, we can't even use the Guardian Chimera, actually. Like, it's rough out there. Because we know they have something. We need to get going with... I guess the game plan is we go those two together. Okay, Fua, we probably are gonna Ash this, because we kind of need to. Our board's not gonna be too insane, but I'm expecting a Tempai now. I'm expecting a Tempai here. So if the Fua gets here, that's fine. The Tao's gonna come... Like, the Tao's not gonna get an effect, but we want to keep the Baphomet in hand, because we might need to summon him. So we go for this guy here. Then we go Chain Block a bit, just in case they have an Ash Blossom. So if you want to negate my Chain, that's fine. They have a Veiler. That's annoying, but at least that's another negate out of the way. Now we just got to... Oh, we could technically fusion this away. Is this worth it? Because we send the Mirsonite from there. Then the Chain Resolve, we can revive the Mirsonite. I think that's worth it. Because if I understand how my chains work, we are going to be able to do it the right way. So I think that's right. We get a draw from the Magnum too. And we still get the camera effect here. Okay, they really want this not to resolve. They really do not want this resolve. That's tree and trap so far, by the way. It is Tempai for sure. We know it is Tempai here. We're going to use this and this. We're going to revive the Tau. We're still going to be able to revive the Magnum. Not the Magnum, the Baphomet here. So we still have a way to do this. This is negated. That's fine. We can use the Baphomet now. Baphomet's going to get me the Tau on the field. We don't want to pop anything. So from there, we're going to get Chimera Fusion. They don't seem to have another interruption here. So we might be good. We might be good to go. We add this. We shuffle back the Poly from this. We draw another card. And we have not normal yet. So there's a lot of good draws in our deck. Chimera Fusion's not one of them. But maybe we can do something. We could technically go Verte too. Like, it's a bit greedy. If we go Verte here... We Verte into Branded Fusion. Branded Fusion gets us the Gazelle search. Then we get going. From there into the Apprentice. Apprentice summons. Then we go into Mirror Sonite. Mirror Sonite summon. Into the full combo. Do we want to greed for this? I think we kind of need to. Because it is for sure... It for sure is like... We know for sure it is like the... Tempai, so we kind of need to do this. Let's just hope they don't have another thing. Okay, nothing here, so we're good. Let's send a Rim Drum. Send this to the graveyard. Make the Rim Drum here. And we can even use the Predaplant, Verteer, and Anaconda for something too. Because he is a dark monster, so... We're gonna go... Do we want to go Apprentice? If we go Apprentice, we summon the Apprentice. That gets us the Coital. That gets us more body on the field. If we go Coital instead, like, do we need the Apprentice? Because I kind of might want the Patchwork to be able to grab myself a Poly next turn. So, I think we just grab the Coital here. Because we don't need the body right now. We're locked into Fusion anyway, so there's not much we can do more than this. We didn't normal summon this, but we're gonna go for the Mirror Sonite there. Mirror Sonite is gonna summon itself. Oh, we cannot tag out. Are we locked into something that I don't know? What is... Oh, we cannot summon anymore. I see. We could have done something different, but that's not gonna matter too much. We just turn this to on. We go end phase, and we just tag out on their main phase. We basically just tag out on their main phase into a draw phase, into a Birth Mat. If they draw an Ash Blossom here, that's bad though. But they don't seem to draw it, so we go into the Big Wing Birth Mat. Big Wing Birth Mat's gonna activate. Getting ourselves the Gazelle and the final Camera Fusion here. And from there, we are probably good to go. The problem is if they summon the Pyre... Yeah, if they summon this. So, let's see what they add first. But we're probably gonna have to deal with a field spell. Okay, so they have the Sangan summoning. We can go into the one that... I think we kind of want to go into the Beast one. Because the Beast one will allow us to... like, cycle our stuff. We would be able to revive the Magnum to hurt them a bit here, which would be good. So I think we're gonna go one Camera Fusion here. Get ourselves... They cannot Fua anymore too. We could have gone Draco Sepelia, I guess. We could have gone like this and... I guess it's this and that. We are gonna go into this guy though, because the other one doesn't make sense. So we're gonna go this using both this and that. And that's just to set up a way to get the Magnum back onto the field. I don't care Lightning Storm anymore, so we're gonna put this in attack. Probably not gonna matter, but we're gonna go Gazelle. We're gonna go Big Wing Birth Mat here. Targeting the... Might as well target the Tau at this point. Because the Tau's gonna be able to revive something afterward. The Mirror Sonite already did its job, so we're gonna go Chimera just to have a way. We have this. We could technically bounce this if we want to make it annoying for them. Like, negate our own effect and bounce a card. That would have been fine. I think that might have been the play, actually. Now we want to add the Diabells to our hand, because that means we can just negate a Kaiman if we ever need to. Like, just using this, and this. Now they're gonna do this, and they're gonna go Genroku, probably. What can we do here? We probably go into Guardian Chimera still, pop the field spell, because it's a one-of. And then we can revive the Diabells, and then we have a way to revive the Magnum too. And without the field spell, they're way more vulnerable. So we're gonna go Guardian Chimera. Even though we don't pop 2, we should be fine on that. So we use this, we use that, we use this here. Then we go Guardian Chimera on top of that. We kind of want to remove the Verteer Anaconda if we can, because it's kind of a nuisance. But we go Chimera here. We're gonna go Tau. Tau's gonna get me the D-Bells. And now they're stuck out of Kaimin. If they want it, they need to have the Chandra onto the field if they want to be able to do anything. Then we grab this, pop. We don't pop this, but that's fine. We still have... If we see again Roku coming down, we can still, like, do something else. So is that enough? Setting 1, I'm gonna take the bait. I'm taking the bait. We pop this, we pop this here. Yep, you're not getting your Chandra from that way. What do you have left in your hand? What is left there? We still have a way to bounce any card they summon. And they already normal, they cannot Kaimin. I think we're good. Yippee! Oh, let's go. Except for itself, which is why I add 2 on the field. Oh, I see. So Avermax couldn't target your thing to gain the attack. That's why it could not. I see. But that was a rough one. Played through a lot of interruption. We will never know if they add like the Kaimin in hand, but I feel they would have used the Kaimin if they added to get again Roku. But as soon as we saw the Genroku get added to the hand, we would have just revived one of the Chimera onto the field, and then we would have like negated an effect of something to either bounce or just add the Mirror Sonite use the effect. Then we could have like continued pressing on from that point, and we would have been able to like revive the Magnum too. Like, we were really good there. We did not have a good, like, we didn't have to worry too much. Our matchup into Tempai is really not that bad. Let's add to the win ratio there. Let's add to the win ratio. I think I did the coin toss already. Yeah, we lost a lot of coin tosses. We are 3-4-6, which is not great. Not a great ratio, but we can fix that, right? This is gonna fix it. Please, please, please. Yippee! Okay, we're building this back up. Let's do 4 here. So that's 4-6 for the win ratio, the heads to tail win ratio. Then from here, what do we do? This hand is fine. The poly is not great though. We do have a call by the grave, so the Koital's pretty safe. I'm not too worried about the Koital here, so probably the safest play I can do. Drawing the poly is not great, but it might come in handy. So I think we might want to go Gazelle here. Like normal summon Gazelle. If they have an interruption, we can just like go from there. I don't want to normal summon the Mirror Sonite though. So we go Gazelle. Gazelle can extend too. They have something. So it's probably a Maxi or something like that. Maybe a Fua. So we go Gazelle here. Do you have the Fua in hand? Nothing yet. So we're gonna go and grab ourselves. We don't have the other guys, so we're just gonna grab the Chimera Fusion for now. They for sure have a Maxi. They for sure have a Maxi. Drop it on me. Come on. Drop it on me. There you go. That just means we can drop our own Maxi, because I don't want to have to remember to not use my Maxi, so we're just gonna discard it with a Nightmare Apprentice there. We're gonna go for the poly, and we should be doing fine. They didn't have another response window, so I don't think they have an imperm or anything like that. I don't know if they're Tempai because we went first instead of them going first. We can go into... If we go into this one... Oh, they're gonna surrender right away. We could have gone into the one that sends from deck. We send to the graveyard the Mirror Sonite. Then we add the Tau to our hand. And then we refusion into a Magnum, get ourselves the Patchwork, and that would have allowed us to like extend more and revive the Mirror Sonite, go another Chimera Fusion. So we had full combo there. We had full combo. There was not much they could have done from this. Unless they were playing like super insane board breaker or deck that does not stop. Yeah, it was Ubel. Ubel struggles going second. But that is the deal of the thing. If Ubel goes first, they make an insane board. You cannot stop Ubel going first most of the time. Unless you have like the Ash Blossom on their normal summon. There's not much stopping them. We are climbing back the ladder of coin tosses, guys. We are climbing back. I did not expect LC today. We are 5 out of 6, almost 50-50 back. We are almost back to a 50-50. Let's see here, though. This hand's pretty good. Like, this hand might not seem too insane, but it is pretty crazy. So we go Koital here. Koital. Oh. Well, we're never gonna know. People surrender so fast in this. So fast. We're climbing fast, but it's just because people keep surrendering to us. It's literally just because people keep surrendering. We resolved one Koital. What were you on? Orcus? You probably could have played that. I don't know what the going second play of Orcus is. Like, they probably don't have too much, but I feel people should at least try. Okay, we made it back to a 50-50 coin toss win-loss. That's good. That's good. We made it back to a 50-50. That's what you want to see. I wasn't getting a bit desperate because we lost 3 in a row. But now we won 3 in a row. This hand is kind of great. Now the problem is that if they have an Ash, that's kind of annoying. But we can do this into that. Summon the Apprentice here. We can play around Ash. I prefer my Chain to resolve over my Apprentice. If they want to Imperm this or Ash this, if they want to Ash this, I would be fine. No answer on their part, so no End Trap at all. We're gonna add the Koital here. Then this one's gonna add me the Patchwork. Then from there, we're gonna go Koital. No Droll either, which is great. I don't want a metagame where people start running Droll in their main deck. It's gonna be so bad for me. It's gonna be so bad. We go Patchwork here. Patchwork grabs the Poly, grabs the Chain too. Then we can shield ourselves against, we could technically shield ourselves against an Imperm here if we want to. We're pretty sure they don't have an Imperm, but it would be better off. Like, we fuse those two into the Chimera monster, and that way we can just, like, get going from there. Like this one, using this and using this. Not using the Gazelle, because I want to summon it before I use the effect. I want to get the effect of the Gazelle here. So we go Baphomet. Baphomet's going to trigger, getting myself to the graveyard. At this point, might as well get the G-Bells for later on. Then we go the Gazelle, the king of Mythical Claws. Getting ourselves the Chimera Fusion in hand. And from there, we can go those two together into... Wait. So now we go those two here. Yeah, I kind of done goofed a bit here, I think. So we go those two together. We grab the... We already Apprentice. We grab the Tau. That's not great. How do we get to Baphomet now? Because we can go Gazelle and this. We grab the Tau. We add back the Tau. We revive. Like, that would be a way. And it gets us a Chimera Fusion still. I think that's fine. That's not great, but that's fine. We can do those two together too to get the End Rip. Then we search the Tau. We go those two together. No, we cannot go those two together. Well, I guess we can go into a Magnum after this. Yeah, I got a plan. It might be a bad one, but I want to test my limits. I want to test my limits here. So we go for the Phantom Beast. Then we're going to go Gazelle here. Then we're going to go with the Chimera, the flying thing. Then from there, we can enter them for one at the end of turn. I'm a bit worried that it might be a Shadow, but not much I can do against that. We go for the Tau here. We add back the Chimera Fusion. Add it to our hand. Then from there, we might just be forced to go into a Guardian Chimera, I'm gonna be honest. It's not great, but it might be the only option. Oh, we could go for this guy now. This guy would be fine. It's not great. I would like to go into the Magnum, but if I go into Magnum, I just lose too much. So I think we're going this, using this, this, and this. First time I've done it on the first turn. It doesn't feel great, I'm gonna be honest. I kind of screwed up this hand. I got too confident in my thing, and now I'm paying the price. But we get what we wanted to do. We go into the Mirror Sonite. The play was for sure to just go into another one of these to get going into the revive of the Mirror Sonite afterwards. That would have worked. We didn't... actually, what we needed to do was not use the... It was to not use the, like, polymerization first. We didn't care about the Imperm. We kind of needed the Gazelle to resolve to get the Berthomet so that we could, like, get the Berthomet on the field. But that's fine. We still have Interruption here. We have all the things set up in the graveyard. We have a Maxi. Benten to the grave is great. So is it Drytron? Is it a Drytron thing? We are going to start with a Maxi here for sure. See if they have an answer. We can revive the Diabels if we need to. We can revive the other guy. We don't need to revive anything so far. I might just revive the Diabels though to make it hard on them. If it is Drytron, it's not gonna do much though. I kind of want to save it a bit. So we're gonna save it. We're gonna see if we need to do it. Maybe we don't. Maybe we do. Okay, so they have the Tubin. Tubin gonna do this. We are gonna go into... This one's the one that... A Ritual Monster. I think I'm gonna... I think I am gonna Ash this. Because if they don't get a Ritual, they cannot start circling Benten. Like, they already have a Benten in the grave, so they need a way to get to Benten to start cycling it. And if we just negate this one, they might not have a way to get it to it. So they're gonna use the Diviner. We're gonna go Mirror Sonite here, negate the Diviner, because this one counts as a Chimera too. I'm sad I missed the Fluffals. We can go back to it later on. We can go back to it. My deck wasn't that great. We're playing in the event. But I'm just doing some rank right now because I wanted to a change of pace. But we can go back to the... We can go back to the event later on. This here is fine for now. Summoning this, we get an Imperm. Doesn't do much. My favorite I would say is probably Whale. But that's mostly because Whale is such a cool card. We can pop the 2 here. Like, if we go Chimera Fusion with those 3, pop the 2, go into... I think that's fine. We go into Chimera Fusion, but I would say it's probably Whale. I like Whale a lot. Whale is such a cool card. You love Bear, Whale, and Chimera. Chimera is such a weird one. You don't use it often. You really do not use it often. But do you play Fluffals most of the time? Like, do you play it on the, like, rank ladder? Or do you mostly play it for yourself, mostly? So we can go into the Diabels here. Frederick Chimera gave you Nightmare from ArcV. That is fair. It was pretty spooky. Like, this guy, ArcV, catches a lot of strays. I am gonna say ArcV Season 1 was kind of rough. It wasn't the greatest, but as the season increased, it is crazy, the character there. The decks are neat, and it is so fun to see. You're too poor to make Fried Fur. Oh no. So now we have a target protection, end of main. Oh, okay, we win this. We win this for sure. We should have used our Chimera effect to get value back, but we have so much value now. Like, there's no way to get back from this. So we add back the Chimera Fusion here, add it to our hand. We can go Coitol, we can go Nightmare Apprentice. We can just kill. Like, there's no way they don't die here. There is not a singular way they don't die. I already planned to make it on my main account. My Nordic deck I already made on my alt. I see. Is Nordic your main deck that you're playing then? Like, is Nordic the main deck you like to play? Now from there, problem is our guy that we use to OTK most of the time is in the graveyard. We can go this. It's a side deck, I see. We can go Coitol here. Coitol gets us the Gazelle. Do we have the 3 Chimera Fusion? We still have 1 in the graveyard. Okay, so we can summon this, get ourselves the final Chimera Fusion in our deck, And at this point, I don't see anything they can do. I do not see a singular thing they can do. Because we have way over lethal. I'm gonna go just one Chimera fusion to get myself guaranteed a kill. We're gonna go into another Guardian Chimera using this and this here. And we even have follow-up for the next turn. Like, we just pop their card here and go for the punch. So that's why we do it that way. I just don't want anything funny happening on their end. Removing the Benton there was like insane for us. It was so insane. So let's have the Nightmare Apprentice here. Let's just draw 2, pop 1. We're gonna punch, my guy. We were gonna punch. We're just going there to punch you in the face. But we do win there. An insane ratio tonight. We climbed up tier rank. We got out. I'm telling you. Master 5 is hell. Like, people are just sitting at Master 5 playing jank all over the place. Because when you're at Master 5, you don't care about ranking up most of the time. Like, people just reach Master 5, they're like, I'm gonna chill here, I don't care. I just want to stay here, hang around, not do anything. And then, like, they play 60 card jank pile, we don't face real deck. They play, like, floodgate stuff, and they just want to do their dailies. And we face whatever. Now that we're higher on Master, it feels way easier to rank up. Like, look at this. Our last 5 games have been wins. Stream mentions you speak English and French. I am from Quebec. If you speak French, si tu parles français, je peux te parler en français aussi. I'm a French native speaker, but here in Quebec, we kind of need to learn English if we want to be able to make it. So I'm bilingual, basically. I do have an accent. I know I have an accent. I don't think it's as pronounced as most people, but it is hearable. The Québécois aussi, ooh. It's kind of rare that we see like other Quebec speakers somewhere. Most of the time I try and keep it in English from time to time because I know a lot of like my viewer base are English speaker. But if you want to speak French, if you want me to speak French, just say so. I can always like switch to French. Le problème par contre, c'est quand on parle français ou anglais, c'est de switcher dans la tête. Parce que quand tu parles anglais, c'est pas genre une auto-traduction. Je sais pas pour toi, mais pour moi, c'est comme... Soit je parle français, soit je parle anglais. Je change pas entre les deux. Faut que j'aille un fit entre les deux à un point. Faut que vraiment que je switch. Je peux pas juste commencer une phrase en français puis la finir en anglais sans pause. But yeah, so let's go to the Team Chronicle then. Speak the language you feel the most comfortable speaking. In this stream, I usually like to speak English most of the time. Yeah, there's ads. We're gonna be back real soon. It's gonna be back soon. I'm gonna just play around with the deck here. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do with this. The deck is fine. I just feel we don't have a good board for the first turn. Like, what would we do then? Do we have anything we can do there? That would be great. Because we kind of want to go second. Most of the time, we would want to go second here. So maybe we just run board breakers. Because the boards are not too hard to out. Unless it's plant. But Nib might be good enough for plants. The Fuas are great. I'm going to wait for the ads before I start this. Because they were like... Oh, you're back? There we go. There we go. But if you go to locals from time to time, if you play Yu-Gi-Oh! At locals, I do go to my locals there. But yeah, I mostly, like, I usually speak English on stream just because I made a lot of friends in the English-speaking sphere here. And it's kind of a way to keep my English. Like, most of the time when you live here, you're gonna live in French. So I like to speak English in stream. It just makes it keep there. But do you have an IRL deck yourself? Like, do you play IRL or not? I do not. I don't own cards, Yu-Gi-Oh! Or others. Oh, I see. I see. You just like to watch it. That's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. I am going more, like, I want to go more competitive this year. I've got my, like, deck list and all set up. I have a pretty fun deck list. It's not a top tier, but it's still good enough. So I cannot wait. Yeah, watch and play online card games. That's fair. That's fair. Macedol, the good thing with Macedol is that it's pretty cheap. Like, it's pretty affordable for most people. This is the deck I'm rocking. I might just remove those because I don't really need the penguin as much in this. So this way we're gonna go back to 40. We're gonna try again. We're gonna try the Team Chronicle. Problem with my deck right now is that we don't really have a turn 1 end board that much. So we kind of want to go second, but we don't break boards too well either. Like, I feel that's a problem with... That is a problem with, like, fluffals right now. In the TCG or in other plays, you can just go, like, Babbitt Shark into something else or Xyz, like, the Equip Xyz with Crystal Beast. Ooh, I was playing vampires earlier in the Team Chronicle. I do like my vampires. I'm always gonna chill for them. I love them so much. I just wish they were better. I know we're getting some new card in Supreme Darkness, and I'm so excited about it. But, like, I don't think that's gonna make them viable. They don't have an end board anymore. Like with Beatrice ban, with... Like, Beatrice ban with the... Apo ban. Like, what do they end on? With Barone ban? Like, they don't have boss monster other than Doom King, so that's my problem with vampires. Like, they don't hand on anything. They don't have interaction. They don't really do anything. The best they can kind of do is, like, IP into SP. They could go into the Fiendsmith engine, but at this point, you're just running a bad Fiendsmith deck. You're literally just running a bad Fiendsmith deck there. Okay, we're gonna wait for the end of their main phase to just nib them. Because this deck does not put anything that would threaten a nib. I don't think so. I'm gonna put this to off because they're gonna keep comboing for a bit. So until I feel threatened, I'm not gonna show them that I have the nib. Because now it's the 5th summon, so they're gonna feel safe. They're gonna feel safe that now they're like, oh yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. I don't have to worry too much about this. I wish you could just say, like, only tell me when the main phase ends if I want to do things. Like, I wish you could customize stuff like that. But sadly, you cannot. So you have to play, like, chickens with them. Now are they thinking if I have a nib or not? Are they thinking if they have a nib or not? They might be. If they end on this, I'm fine, though. That doesn't really do anything as a board. They can hand on this if they want. My hand is okay. We have the patchwork. We have the bear. We have stuff. We might add another site here. So they go for the Pandemonium. What is it gonna go into? So those two into. I'm ready to press the... Okay, the rocket, that's fine. The rocket only tags out, right? So this one summons again. And then the rocket. And target 2 Prankin non-fusions. Special summon them, that's fine. So the rocket tags out. At this point, I'm gonna turn this to auto again. Because now they're not really gonna know if it's a nib or not. Like, I waited so long, they're not gonna know. You only play Crystal Beast for 2 reasons. The Ultimate Rainbow Crystal Dragon Overdrive. Oh, that's a big bungus, yeah. And it's funny. And Ember Mammoth. That is fair. Do you? I'm guessing if you're an anime watcher, you love like the... Yeah, I was gonna say. Like the Arnold Schwarzenegger voice of the Mammoth. Get down! God, that's such a classic. That is such a classic. They have Cross Out. If they have Cross Out, they have Cross Out. There's not much I can do against a Cross Out. They keep going, though. They keep going there. Bow Wow Bark. Brandon's your favorite anime archetype? Is it an anime, though? Is Brandon really an anime? Well, I guess they're getting an anime, maybe. We know... Is it Sky Striker that's confirmed? We know they're making an anime. We know they are making something. But... I don't know which one it's gonna be. They went through every single, like, prank kid at this point. They went through every single one. And would love to pummel that little toothpick of your human. Yeah, exactly. It's so good. It's so good. And I mean, let's just throw a rock on them. What do they do now? Like, I guess they can cycle and maybe summon something back, which is kind of annoying, but that hurts them a lot. They set their card too, so they can't really do much. But I would love a lore anime. Instead of like having the Yugi and stuff there, like have an anime about the lore of the cards. Like the Albaz, the Sky Striker, even the Charmers, that would be nice. Like have it like fantasy style anime about the Charmers. That would be really cool. Have the Sword Souls anime. Like there's so many lore that they can explore. and just like go there. I wish they explored it more. I know they have a studio now, like the Zeus thing. Zeus would be crazy to see going. Okay, we have the patchwork. We have... Probably gonna start with patchwork there. They have one back row live at least, probably. I don't think it's in their hand. We're gonna go bear first. See if they have an Ash Blossom. Yeah, the Dark Magician could be an anime too. The thing with Dark Magician is that it was explored a bit in the anime already. With Yugi and all, like the story of where they come from and all. I don't know if there's that much more lore than Dark Magician just being like the ultimate spellcaster. So... They showed Blue Eyes in the Chronicle. They did show Blue Eyes. Blue Eyes has a lot of support. They're like releasing even more supports now. So it's kind of crazy. Blue Eyes is getting full-on support. It's going to be meta a bit. Like maybe not top, but it's going to be playable, which is crazy. A Mahad backstory, that would be bonkers. That would be pretty good. I would love myself. Okay, they did have the Ash Blossom. Kind of unfortunate. Kind of unfortunate there. We need to hit on this story vendor. We can always do stuff there. Like, we have a way to still do things here by using that. Thanks for this follow. Thank you so much for the follow. It means a lot. It means a whole lot there. Okay, Eldritch is good. Eldritch is amazing here, actually. Like, Eldritch could be a lore too. There's so many good lores in the game. I feel they should not be lacking in ideas here. They should not be lacking in ideas at all. Let's summon the Eldritch onto the field. It's just a good boy because it can, like, if you mill it, like, it's pretty great. Toy Vendor activates, getting herself the search here. They already Ash Blossom me. I don't know what they could have more. At this point, if we get the Dolphin, we can summon Dolphin, set the thing again. I think that's a good play, unless they have an Imperm. No, it's not the lack for idea. It's just the lack of, like, passion for it. We could go for the Saber here. That's not really worth it. Let's go for the Dolphin. And... I forgot to follow when I came in. That's completely fine. Sometimes I forget to follow people for so long. For so long. They did have the Imperm, unfortunately. They did have it. Is this once per turn? Yeah, you can only use each effect. That's unfortunate. We can still pop stuff. Like, we could have gone Fright for Fusion first. Maybe that was a play. Like, if we go here into Phoenix, Phoenix pops the back row there. But I don't think that's a play. Let's go into Fright for Fusion instead. We could have gone into, like, the other guy, but I don't think we need to. We could go for the big punch. If we go Wolf, that's a 1, 2, 3 material Wolf. That could kill them. I don't know which one. Like, the Whale? Because the Whale could pop. We don't have the sight there, and we cannot use our hand from this, so we won't have the sight, so we couldn't pop here. This could punch twice. This card can attack directly this turn. This effect is activated. We could punch twice with this. We could punch 3 times with this. I think this is better though. I do think we could go like the Tiger would be fine too, so that's 3.5, 6.5, that would be 1.9, 2 point. They're just barely too strong for this. This would be 3 attacks, so that would be 6,000. I think that's good enough. So we're gonna go this, and this. Go all 3. We probably know the face down is the fusion spell, but we kind of need to go for the kill here. We don't really have a choice. We need to make something happen. Their Ash Blossom was really rough. Their Imperm too. Like, Ash into Imperm was really rough there. Oh, Ghost Mourner is really bad for me. Like, kind of really bad there. Let's go Battle Phase then. We're gonna punch. Punch here. Then we deal some damage to them at least. They're gonna need to find something, but I'm not too worried that this deck can find stuff to do. What did we do in the extra deck here? We could pop their back row if we want to, like we Go there. This one can just fusion something whenever I need to. But most of the fusion that I need are not great, because it's an edge imp and a fluffle that's a frightfur that doesn't do much. If we add the sight again, we could have done something different. We could go Phoenix though. Phoenix pop this and then we say you better have it. So discard a prank kit cards. It's either the fusion spell or the other thing. Because we can go this. We cannot go both though, which is annoying. We could go IP too, which could remove their normal summon. It might hurt them a lot. So I think I'm going IP here using those two and hoping for the best. Because on their turn, I can just use the IP for something else. Ouch. Ouch. That hurts. We're going to end on this. We're gonna turn this to on. Do they have the fusion right now? They do not seem to be able to use it. I think they should do one for at least the archetype that haven't been shown in the regular anime first, for sure. Well, I feel if they are gonna do something, they're gonna go for the one that they showed in the Chronicle thing. End of main, that's fine. You don't have evenly. Like, you already have cards on the field. I don't have to worry about an evenly match. That's not threatening anything. Set one, that's fine. Fine by me here. Eldritch gonna become lower a bit, but we can always go into Unicorn. Unicorn balls this and then go from there. We can even still like get the Eldritch here. They're gonna draw one. It's kind of unfortunate, but we just need to remove their card on the field and we're good. We know they don't have an Imperm here, I'm pretty sure. Like, this is for sure the not the Pandemonium, but the fusion spell that they had before. Magician Soul is not great, but not bad either. Oh, we could add an Avermax to this. I forgot about Avermax there. I completely forgot about him. Let's... why can we even do this? We're just gonna do this one. We don't have a Dark Magician in the grave. We don't even have a card that becomes Dark Magician. I don't know why we can do the other effect. Didn't draw a spell, sadly, though. So we're gonna summon this here. Go into Unicorn. That's the Avermax I wanted to add to this, and I forgot. So we go now into Unicorn with this and this here. It's because you can send. I guess you can do it and not resolve the effect. Like, that's one way to do it. So we're gonna bounce this here. Yeah, for no benefit. I see. They did have a Veiler. They did have a Veiler there. But at least we can still punch over this. And we should be fine there. Like, if this does not resolve, we're kind of struggling now. But for sure it's going to resolve, right? We punch here. Okay, it's a Fua. Why would you run Fua there? And that should be lethal. Come on. Woo! Woo! That was close. Okay, we need an Avermax in this. We need an Avermax. Avermax might be the thing that saves our lives sometime. We need it so badly. Please, please come home, Avermax. We're gonna go. We're gonna go. Do we have it here in the quick? We do not. Avermax here. There you go. Do we need... We don't need double Kraken. We barely make Kraken. I prefer triple whale to Kraken there. But let's see. The first one was Never in My Life with the top replay there. Let's see what you had cooking. And then we're gonna have True Fart for the other replay. The problem with Chimera is that they don't... The main monsters are there. They don't have the fusion. I looked if we could do the Chimera. Oh, you want the Fluffle Chimera, I see. We could add it. We could add it. We have space for it. I don't know if I have it crafted, though. If it's an SR, I'm down. If it's a UR, probably not. But I don't know if I have Chimera in my build right now. Let's see if I have it after this game. What is this? What is this there? What are you doing? Chain material. What kind of war crime are we gonna see? What kind of war crime are we gonna see happen here? Okay, you do this. Then you banish the 2 Vortex thing. What are you doing? God Slime? Do again? Oh, I see what it is. I know this combo. I know this combo. You're just doing this forever, right? Those 2 into Galaga. Then you can just keep going. You go into Dark Fire Dragon. Then those 2 into oh, are you gonna shuffle Cowboy? Are you gonna Cowboy them for game? From full? From 9,000? No way, right? No way you Cowboy them for 9,000 damage. Lord, you're so annoying. Oh my god. Can you go there? Do you have a burn effect, or is it really just Cowboy? Because you can go infinite with this. You can literally go infinite with Electromite. So you shuffled all of those back. Then you go Fusion Gate again. You fusion those 2 together. You go Galaga again. Then you go into those 2. You go into the Dark Fire Dragon. You did nothing wrong. You did everything wrong there. Let's speed this up. We know what's gonna happen. You're gonna Cowboy them for game. Lord, Yu-Gi-Oh! Sure is a game. And we love the stupid thing that Yu-Gi-Oh! Can do. Like, it's so stupid. This deck for sure wins like 1 out of 1,000, right? Like, you need such a specific setup to win. But when it works, it is an FTK. When it works, it's just an FTK there. Because you go there, you go Dark Fire Dragon again. You go those 2. 1 in like 15 or so. That's still not too great. I'm going to be honest. That's still not too great of odds. Then you go those 2 here, this here, go into Crimsonite again, and it's the same loop. You're gonna go for the whole 9,000 there. You could, I'm sure you had ways to burn them faster than this. Like, for sure there are ways to do burn damage easier than just Cowboy like 10 times. But I'm gonna give it to you. Cowboy for game, a trillion time. Oh, it is the event? No way you did that in the event. Yeah, Gimmick Puppet could do it too. But like, this loop in the normal thing, this loop can kill easier. Like, I think they go Clockwork Dragon, right? Like, this loop goes with the Clockwork Dragon or something like that and just keep going doing stupid things. But in a Cowboy for game, it really puts a name onto the card. It's for a reason that they said, like, this card was good for killing opponent. I don't think they meant it that way. But if it works, it works. We're just going through the motion. I'm kind of impressed that your opponent is staying in the game. I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of impressed that the guy hasn't realized it's an infinite loop and hasn't decided that his time is better off like doing something else. Because he could be doing like 10 more games than this. Probably like he could have done 3 more games or something like that. Cowboy not having a once per turn either. So banishing those 2. We've seen this 10,000 times. We need... So 8, 16, 24, 32, 4,000. We need 6 more loop. Maybe he was doing something else. Maybe he was doing the dishes. I would probably do something else. I would go grab a drink or something. Because there's no... Imagine if someone does that to you IRL. Like, there's a lot of stupid FTK. But one thing I'm gonna say is that this card, I used to love Electrum. Like, this card here, it was a McDonald card. Electrum was a McDonald card, and as a kid, I had like... Well, in IRL, you could just say I proved that the loop is infinite. Do you have a way to stop it? If not, I win the game. You can go there. IRL, you can just go there. You can shortcut it. If you've shown the loop like 1 time, it'd kill you? Yeah, probably. But yeah, Electromite is a card that I hold dear in my like childhood brain. Because it was one of the cards, like I started Yu-Gi-Oh! From McDonald's card, I think. And this was one of the cards I pulled, and it looks so good. It looks so good. It wasn't, I never summoned it. I never summoned Electrum. But as a child, I felt great when I pulled this from my McDonald's pack. I remember those packs had like the weird card. You know, like the worm that when it is destroyed, it destroyed a monster that destroyed it in 5 turns. Like, as if Yu-Gi-Oh! Lasts for 5 turns. Even at that point, it was not great. Imagine nowadays, like, waiting 5 turns for something to destroy. I do this loop 12 times, GG. Yeah, the Upstart Goblin on top of that is like the salt to injuries, because you added like 2 loops because of the Upstart Goblin. You literally added 2 loops to this. If you did not need to use the Upstart, you would have killed him faster. Go Electrum here. We're on the one before the final loop there. Caliga, we go into the Darkfire Dragon, then those 2 into Cowboy. It must be muscle memory at this point, right? You must not lie. You must know the flowchart by heart, because if you miss a step, that must be so sad at the end. Like, so sad at the end if you miss a step. I'm gonna get the other replay ready. We know what's gonna happen there. You are gonna Cowboy them for game again. You did it on controller, you're insane. You're insane there. Like, controller's so slow. I'm surprised you didn't run out of time on controller. Because, like, the time you need to move around is so long. But GG, Cowboy for game! Cowboy was around the time I got back into Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, I took a break. I played as a kid. I took a break from Yu-Gi-Oh! And then I came back into the game. Then from there, either top or third one. We can do both. We can do both. I'm not in any hurry right now. I'm feeling replays, so we can do both for free. But yeah, the Cowboy was around the time where I started playing the game. Like, playing the game again. When I started again was when they released, I think, the Cyber Dragon structure deck with the, like, Cyber... the first Xyz, not the Cyber Dragon Nova, but the other one. Orbital 7, you're playing against Kite. Okay, you're drawing Crystal Beast. No Crystal Beast, though. Kind of unfortunate. Right, Geeky Break. God, that's an innocent throwback. White Prince. Are they not running the like Linkuriboh or the Anima? Because that would have been like a start there for them. Okay, we're starting to play now. Conclave, Brilliance, and Bond here. Brilliance gonna resolve. They're just continuous. You add the Mammoth. You put the Amethyst Cat in the back row. You're gonna activate both of them. What do they do? I guess they pop both, maybe? I don't know. So you do this, you summon the Mammoth. Most of the time, I think the Pegasus is the better one, right? So Prince can activate. Do they not have a Prince target? Is it a Masochist deck? Like, this looks like a Masochist deck or something like that. What are they running? Like, Wings? Prince? Into Raging Storm Dragon? Like, there's no synergy. There is no synergies there. Like, it's just level 1s and stuff. Might be a bot, too. So, you're punching them, beating them down. They go for Orbital 7. Is Orbital 7 into a structure deck? Because if it is, it might be a bot. And it's just the goal is to kill themselves the fastest they can. But they're just really bad. But let's see, let's see. Okay, you win this one. We're gonna watch the other one. I want to see the deck list, see if it's like a bot or something like that. I'm gonna blow my nose real quick. 1 second. I'm back. I saved yourself from this horrible sound. I saved yourself from this horrible sound there. Let's see the opponent's deck. Okay, so there's 59 card there. There's some Gishki for some reason. Yeah, their deck has no synergy at all. Literally no synergies. There's some Burning Abyss. This thing has no target in the deck. They have some Royals there, so I don't think it's a bot even. And the third one you said. So let's go for the third one. See what they have. Is in the Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. Yeah, I'm gonna say, like, Kaiba's cool and all, but Kai, the guy that was piloting the Galaxy Eyes monsters, was a badass. He was so badass. Like, he didn't lose once, by the way, to protagonist. He did not lose once. He made me lose 3 of my 5 brain cells. Yeah, that's for sure. But yeah, Kite, technically, the best that Yuya was able to do against him was a draw. The best Yuya achieved ever against Kite was a draw. Any other time, he just lost the game. So Kite was a monster. Kaiba is good at the game, but he never beat the Pharaoh, I think. I'm pretty sure he never beat the Pharaoh in the anime. Kite never lost to the protagonist. So that's a huge difference. Against Ashen here, I still don't really know what Ashen does, but it doesn't seem like... I know people were pretty hype about it because the art was sick. It was a Dark Souls reference. Like, people was like, yeah, that's pretty cool. Please have a good second wave so we can play this deck. Ended up not mattering. Second wave was trash. Didn't change the fact that the deck was so bad. Couldn't be played too much. Oh no, they stole the Vados again. Then they go there. I find it so funny when people are thinking of Vados as like a hand trap that they can use to like pop field spell when it's a big field spell heavy meta. Like they just use that. Oh, you make the big over dragon. That's not the one that goes to 11k though, this one, right? It's like the one afterward. Okay, you shuffle everything back. So this here. So yeah, you need the other one there to be able to go into the which wasn't the name again? The ultimate crystal. Okay, there it is. A bit too late for you, Fuaz. A bit too late, my guy. Both effects. So take Rainbow Bridge on one card, send it, special summon a Crystal Beast, get the other dragon. I think they're pretty much dead at this point. There's an Evo. Yeah, exactly. This is a new guy. This is the last guy they released, right? The other one was there beforehand, but this one was new. You're playing with fire there. Oh, I guess it summons from hand, so Fua doesn't resolve. I forgot this is not Maxi, but GG. Showing the power of the Crystal Beast. I know in most TCG lists, sometimes people, what they do is they use Crystal Beast not for their big monster, which is kind of a shame, but more for their, like, body building effects, so they can like stack bodies on the field and get into links or Xyz for or stuff like that. Like, I know at one point I think there was a Ryziel Crystal Beast, right? Like they were just playing Ryziel with Crystal Beast because the Crystal Beasts were level 4 and they could just like summon. Yeah, 17k in one turn is really insane. You might like, if you like big numbers, you might like Gold Pride, by the way. Like Gold Pride Punk. Because those guys makes a Pep, and Pep goes crazy from time to time. Nah, it's not your style. It's fair. It's fair. I love the deck, though. I do love the deck. I find them boring. That is completely understandable. I am a bit of a Synchro brain myself. I do like the Synchro deck, and it feels really great. I would say right now, though, I prefer a bit of the Fusion deck. Like, Chimera's my baby. I love Chimera so far. But Synchros, I always love them. You hate Synchro deck, that is fair. I am an engineer though, so that kind of makes sense, right? I'm an engineer, I like math. Synchros are basically math problems, so links are just not my style, that is fair too. My deck that I'm running is a combination of most of the summoning mechanics. It's doing Fusion, Xyz, Synchro, and Link. It's only like Ritual that they're not doing. It's only Ritual summoning that they're not doing. And it's Vampire. Xyz are black, so I love them, and Fusion are iconic. Yeah, Fusion are really iconic. I love all of them. I don't have a preference for the summoning mechanics. I would say Rituals are kind of lame a bit. Like, Rituals needs to be extremely busted to be able to do anything, which is a problem. Okay, for now we're fine. Yeah, if they ever put Rituals in the extra deck, that would be way better. Way better for the deck. But at this point, if they put Rituals in the extra deck, they just become kind of Fusion monster. Like, they lose their identity, so it's kind of a shame. But they kind of need to stay in the main monster zone. I think what they need to do with the Rituals is that they need to give them the branded treatment. Like, you know how they made like branded fusion that can fusion from deck and stuff? So I think they just need to give them good stuff that can use the ritual from deck and give them ways to cheat. Like the voiceless voice is kind of a good way to see it. Like they gave them ways to cheat their summon, and that's how they get around this. Welcome in, Crazy Jam. You're the odd stuff there. Yeah, Megalith already exists. Like, I know one thing I like a lot, I wish it was a bit better, is the Nouvelles. The Nouvelles, like, are really nice. I would say right now, if you want to play a ritual deck, it's probably either Voiceless Voice or Drytron. Drytron is probably one of the best, like, ritual deck that you can do. They still have it normal, which is what's scaring me there. I don't want to stop them if they haven't, like, ritualed yet. But yeah, I like a lot of mechanics there. I don't really have a preference. Most of the time, it's going to be the gameplay loop. Like, I like my decks either to have... I like my deck to have branching paths. I don't like decks that just goes the same line. That's why I hate Sword Souls so much and I never want to play it. It's because the... Like, Sword Soul, what it only does is the same line every single time. And it's so boring. It is so boring to fight a Sword Soul player and just play it yourself that I don't want to do it. So I like my deck to have like a lot of lines that I can decide which one I do. That's why I like Vampires, because you had a lot of things you had to think about. And that's why I like Chimera right now, because you have a lot of different options with Chimera. Now they could go for the normal summon. They have not normal yet, so that might be scary. We might need to face some things going there. Like they can extend still, which is scary here. They went pretty crazy. But we couldn't really let them end on this. We wanted to stop them. I guess we could have let them hand. They didn't have much. They have the trap card. I didn't even read what the trap card did. Okay, they can revive. Tribute an alien. Destroy all face-up monster opponent control until the end of the turn. Of your opponent's turn. Standby phase +1. Each summon to summon. Okay, that's fine. So it's like a blow-up thing. Favorite fusion deck? Chimera for sure for me. Chimera's in the top. This guy has not normaled once. Please stop. Please stop. I understand. I understand. You can stop now. You can stop. You don't need to keep going. You do not need to keep going, my guy. He's gonna put my nib to 0 attack. We have an okay hand still. Like, our hand is okay. It's not great, but it's fine. We kind of lose to a Nimperm here, but that's not too bad. But the guy, like, did everything. Favorite deck? Speedroid. Speedroid's pretty cool. What is my favorite Synchro deck? Favorite Synchro, I would say, is probably Punk. Favorite Fusion is Chimera. Favorite Xyz? I don't have too many Xyz deck, but I would say Suship. I love myself a good Suship deck. I should have just said, okay, you're good. You can pass on this. I should have just said you can pass. They baited me there. They played pretty good on that. The Tyrion here. You can discard 1 card and target Tyrion equipped with this card. Gain 700. Can activate a second effect. Listed above. So... You can target 1 monster. You go into Tyrion monster card and your spell or trap zone, special summon it. Okay, so that doesn't do anything here. It's just a body. So, Suship for the Xyz. Ritual, it's Nouvelle. Ritual's Nouvelle for me. And other than this, what is the other one that I want? He's still going, by the way. There you go. Finally ending the turn. Finally, I get to play the game. Draw. That would have been good last turn. That would have been so good last turn. We're gonna go Patchwork here. Patchwork is gonna get me an Edge Imp. Plus, I kind of want the Saber here. We can go into the fusion of this, and this. Into a Guardian Chimera to just threaten something. Like, we can pop stuff at this point, which is good. Destroy all face-up monster without a counter in your opponent's control. Till place 1 a counter. That's fine. So at least we remove the pop here. That's fine. We can go this instead. Problem is now that we don't really want to use our stuff, but that's fine. We can go this, pop 2 card. Or we could pop... Yeah, we can pop 2 from this. Is it better than just popping this, popping that? We don't have the other thing, so that's kind of annoying. We need to do this one. We do this and this. We summon a tiger. We haven't normal summoned yet, so we can go tiger here. We have a counter on it. We can go... Wait, don't we get effect? And neither player can activate their effect. Oh, that's bad. Okay, we're just locked there. We're just locked there because we don't have a way to do anything against this. Also, neither player can activate. Yeah, I don't think we get back from this. The guy baited me pretty hard, but he had to lock anyway the first turn, so not much I could do against that. Unfortunate. My favorite fusion deck is Crystal Beast, Blue Eyes. Synchro is Shiranui. That's a pretty good one. Xyz is Galaxy Eyes. Ritual is Blackluster Soldier. And Link I have none. Overall, my favorite deck is Gimmick Puppet. Ooh. Are you playing the FTK version or are you playing the normal version? Because yeah, if we go look at my decks that I have, like let's see my deck list that I have right now. Oh, you're not playing the FTK. That is kind of based. That is kind of based, I'm going to be honest. So what I'm running lately is this list, which is the Chimera that I was running earlier on. I have another list in the TCG, which is like Azamina plus Fiendsmith plus Chimera together. It's like a mismatch of everything, and it works really good together. Then this deck I like a lot. This deck I like a whole bunch. Because it's just big number, go bonk. Wait, we could play Skull Servant in this. I forgot that Skull Servant's legal in the event. Why was I not playing Skull Servant? Why? We should for sure play Skull Servant. For sure, like the element cards are not there or anything like that, but we should play Skull Servant. Screw fluffals at this point. I want to play Skull Servant. This is the vampire deck that I'm talking about. So as you can see, like there's fusion, there's synchros, there's Xyz, there's link, there's everything in there. It's like a mismatch. Want to have a friendly match before? For sure. If you want to play against any deck, I'm fine. It's been a while since we opened viewer duels. We can do some viewer duels. Like I have my Suship deck that's outdated a lot. Like I don't even know if it's legal anymore. I think it is. But I have Suship, I have Goaty. I would say Goaty is in my top of the decks I like. Give me your best shot. You really want to go against my best? Because my deck is pretty strong. I'm gonna say my deck is pretty strong. If you play your Crystal Beast, I don't know if you can... Like... Goaty you ate? Oh, Lord. I love the Goaty, though. They're so cute. Let's create a room here. Let's put the room detail there. There we go. Oh, we got an ad. We're gonna wait for the ads to come back. We're gonna wait for the ads and then we're gonna do something. I gotta do the wheel anyway. So let's do the wheel while we do the ads and then we're gonna go right to it. Welcome in, Banner Seeker. Welcome in. We just lost in the event. Oh, will we hit it? Will we hit it? So close, yet so far, guys. One day you're gonna get to craft any UR of your choice. One day you're gonna get there. Let's do some playing though, while we wait for the ads to go. 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 5, and a 6, and a 7, and an 8, and a 9, and a 10, and an 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 7, 38, 39, 40. Woo! All done there. And the ad should be coming to a close sometimes. What happened? Well, we have a punishment wheel when we lose a game. So I was waiting the ads. I didn't do the wheel yet, so we spin the wheel, and when we lose, we just do one of the training here. And there's a chance to craft any UR. But if you want to join in, I posted a code here, just up top. It's 437778 if you want to join the room. And I'm gonna let you choose whatever deck you want. Like, you can choose whatever deck I play. You want me to craft a UR? Well, it is a HUD. There is like I think a 2% or 3% chance Or maybe it's bigger at this point. What is the odd of the UR? It's a 3% chance to get the... You wanted me to craft the Daddy Odin. You have a 3% chance. If I keep losing too many times, we're gonna hit it at one point. And there is a chance for the jackpot to hit double up into craft UR. So we need to craft 2 URs of your choice, chat. But we have some decks that you can do. So if you want to join the room, just tell me which decks you want me to face. So we have Ghost Trick. We have Black Wings. We have Speedroid here. We have Gate Guardian. We have Gold Pride. We have Tearlament. We have Gold Pride Punk. We have the Nouvelle. We have Fluffals. We have Branded. You want to face Fluffals? Okay. Is this legal? I think it is. So let's do my normal Fluffals deck, which is the one that I was running beforehand. It's been a while since I played it, so let's hope I remember how to play it. And best of luck to you. Best of luck to you there. Oh, the cam's out of focus. Thank you very much. I forget that I need to reset this all the time because it doesn't save the camera setting, so it gets blurry at some time. There we go. It should be fine now. Thank you very much. I never realized that the cam gets blurry. I hate that it does that. Okay, this hand is a hand for sure. It is a hand. I'm gonna say. Okay, Rainbow City. Can you go more than this? Amethyst Cat. Okay, so we have a game on our hand there. Let's get ourselves double Fluffle Bear. Mine too is a hand. Oh, Lord. Let's go Bear. Like, our hand's pretty good. My hand for myself is pretty good. Like, it's not bad at all. Let's flip this. We can go here first. Drop the full armor Xyz. Oh, that's great, actually. Grab the toy vendor. Toy vendor activates, getting myself the... I think at this point I just grabbed the wing, to be honest. It just tries to make you look more like a plan. That is fair. Oh, we can only use this once per turn? I forgot. I didn't know we could only use this once per turn. Well, we're gonna summon this. Then we're gonna use the dolphin effect. Summon the... Not the dolphin, the penguin effect. Summon the dolphin. Dolphin effect is gonna activate, reset the toy vendor here. Then we're gonna send to the graveyard. Might as well send the saber, because we can just make use of it later on. We're gonna flip this here. Then we're gonna use this, send the wing. I forgot that bear was once per turn. We hit the other toy vendor, for sure. We're just loved by the gods, guys. We're literally loved by the gods. When this card is normal or special, it can target a fluffle or edge of monster in your graveyard. Add it to your hand. If this card is sent to the graveyard, it's fusion material. You can target up 2 cards, banish, return them. We're gonna add this. Welcome in, Adrian Warrior. Welcome in. We're gonna go wings first. Wings gonna get us. So we're gonna activate a lot of toy vendors here. I think you might be dead, Fart Fart. Do you want a homie drop? Do you want me to give you a turn? Because at this point, I think I'm able to kill you from there. Okay, I'm gonna give you a homie drop. I'm gonna build my board. But I'm pretty sure I can just kill you from there. I'm not gonna do the toad or anything. So we're just gonna return this to end. Then we're gonna special summon from the graveyard the saber. Then from there, we're gonna go Polly. Polly into Whale. Whale using this and using this here. Grab myself the patchwork. So now we can pop the toy vendor. I might pop your field spell though. Oh no, I'm gonna pop the Amethyst Cat. I want to see if you can make it out of here. I'm gonna leave your field spell because I know it's pretty important to you. And we're gonna see if you can make it out of here alive against my big flushy board there. So let's not use the whale yet. Oh, we should have used the whale. I forgot. Pop this, pop this. Oh, I forgot this protects, right? Oh no, it just sends there. That's why there was a delay. I see. We're gonna go for the Frightful Fusion here. Penguin's gonna draw 2. Then at this point we went through One poly. We should run a Magnum in this, right? Oh, we're not even running Magnum. For sure, we need a Magnum in there. Okay, I'm gonna need to... Oh, now your field's protected. That's neat. Now we need... I'm gonna remove the chain because I don't really need it. We're gonna use Toy Vendor here. Toy Vendor is gonna get me the... Penguin here. Then... Oh, I can't activate the Patchwork, actually. I don't need to. I'm gonna set it just to not discard. So the max end size is 6. So I'm gonna poke you for 1. We're gonna poke you here. Use the whale effect. Just poke you for half life point. See if you can make it out of this alive. We're gonna send this to the graveyard. Boom, 3.9k. And up to you. Show me what you got. Show me how you can get out of this. So now you have an Amethyst cat. You have another cat. I'm letting you play. I'm not interrupting you at all. Crystal Release. Okay. Okay. A bit more attack. Is there anything else? And a main. Oh no. Oh no. Is there anything I'm missing? You're gonna punch into this. Crash. Does this do anything when it's destroyed? Oh, you're gonna play something else? Ooh, I see. I see. So you're placing the Carbuncle, right? You're placing the Mammoth here. Because Carbuncle would have been able to summon itself, right? If I remember correctly, what does it do? Special summon 1 Crystal Beast from your deck. There you go. There's a Ruby Carbuncle. Then this summons as many of them as you can. So... let's summon the 2 cats. Let's summon the elephant too. The mammoth. And then from there, you go... You can go into Xyz if you want. Do you have a way to extend from this? Or is it just gonna wall up? So you do go into Xyz here. Go into Cicada King. That's a pretty classic one. Pretty classic monster. So... when a monster on the field activates Spec, can detach 1 material from discard and target that monster to get Spec. Then make 1 exec on the field, gain 500. So that's a bit annoying. But I think we're fine. We can let this go. No need to use a whale here. No need at all. Let's see if we can survive the onslaught now. The Golden Lord is pretty good, I'm gonna be honest. We're gonna start with the Patchwork here. Patchwork is gonna grab me the final poly in my deck, and we're gonna grab the chain here. We can go into Penguin, grab myself the Dolphin. Oh yeah, you have the Cicada King. I forgot about this. I completely forgot. I even said to myself, there is a Cicada King here. Well, I guess we are not getting the extra summon of the Penguin. We can still get the extra summon from the repair there. Getting a lot of defense on your king. Now we're gonna go into repair. Repair banishes itself. Summoning the dolphin here. Then dolphin effect is gonna reset myself a toy vendor onto the field. Because we never have enough toys, right? We never have enough toys. Let's send a dog. We don't need the dog too much. Let's go for toy vendor here. Toy vendor is gonna grab me. We're gonna send the Eldritch to the graveyard because we kind of want to add it back. So Eldritch here. Add a call by the grave. That's fine. We didn't care if we mailed something there or not. We can activate this here. Return the penguin. Grab ourselves the chain from the graveyard. And then we go into... We have the Golden Lord here. We kind of need to make space, though. We kind of need to make space. So let's go for this and this. Those two together. Into the Crush Heap. We can do the chain just to get some effect going. Grab ourselves, tint the deck more. We are so low on cards in the deck at this point. We're gonna go Polymerization into this one. Using Saber, using Dolphin, and using this. I think that's good enough. We're just gonna pop the field, basically. Oh, I forgot to summon it here. I'm kind of stupid there. I am kind of stupid. We're gonna go Tiger first. We're gonna go 1, 2, and 3. We're gonna go Dolphin. Dolphin's gonna target the Poly in our grave to recycle it. And we're gonna go this one, returning both of these so we can use the wing again. And that's pretty much like, we have so much value at this point. Yeah, it is GG. You put up a good fight though. You did put up a good fight there. Let's shuffle the polymerization there. Blow up the field. Those two are gonna go into the back row. And at this point, I should have enough to just kill you from there. So GG there. I drew pretty good for my turn, to be honest. Let's go for the whale. Let's use the whale effect just to increase her attack and punch over you. Let's send this to the graveyard. And that should be the punch. Wait, do you have something? Oh, I didn't even know. Lord, you could have removed. Let's go. Let's go. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. You didn't draw what you needed there. But if you want to match to Man in the Back, I'm all for doing a match. I'm probably not going to go for too long now because it's getting a bit late. But I'm down for one more. You need your trap? Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. It's quite unfortunate. Like, I started with a lot of ways to start going. And my deck has a lot of gas, to be honest. I think I'm going to edit this just a small bit. Because I need the Magnum here. Magnum is so good in this. So let's go for a Magnum. Then what do we remove from here? We can remove the Baguska there. Or Pegasus to take the deck out. Yeah, Pegasus is like the best card there. The room code is not the right one. Let me put the room code there. This is the room code in the back. One whale. I don't need more than one whale. So what this deck does, we have 2 whales here actually. But this deck is more about like, we're using our material to use the Armor Exceeds, so we can use the Bama Shark to go into the Armor Torpedo, to go into this guy, to go into this guy, which is a suck. Then we have the way for the Unchained too. The Unchained allows us to pop traps, get the Unchained trap on the field. Like, it's kind of a variant that does a lot of different things together. I kind of like it. It is working pretty good. It's not probably like, maybe the Unchained could come off and not hurt too much. I just like that the Unchained can pop like a set Toy Vendor and summon himself, and then I get the search. It's just a way to pop Toy Vendor, basically. It's another way to pop Toy Vendor here, and I like it. But are you there, Man in the Back? I know you wanted to, you did room, so probably you are thinking of joining. Revenge? We can go for a revenge quick. One more match. If Man in the Back joins once we are doing this, I'm gonna give them a game, and after that, we're probably gonna raid out for the night. Because my voice is starting to give out. I'm gonna go second. My deck is an OTK deck, so going first is not my forte. But let's see what you can do this time. Do you have the combo? We have a pretty good start on our own. It's a pretty good start. I don't know if I want to blow this already at the start. Set to... Maybe he has a trap now. Topaz Tiger. He's here. You're ready? Okay, we're gonna do the next one for you. We're gonna do the next one for you. You're gonna be the last duel of the night. Now we can do something funny here. So what we can do is go Fluffal Bear. Fluffal Bear gets me Toy Vendor. And Toy Vendor from this allows me to do Toy Vendor, send Toy Vendor to get stuff going. Actually, do I want to do that? I can do Toy Vendor, send Chain. Okay, so at least our Toy Vendor is resolving here. Like, we're not resolving this, but we're getting the search from the Toy Vendor, so that's fine. Because the Graveyard effect is another effect there. So let's activate Toy Vendor in the graveyard, get ourselves going with the... You can special summon a Crystal Beast monster from your deck. Okay, so you are summoning a Crystal Beast monster. I'm not gonna Maxi. Maxi's kind of lame in the Viewer Duels room. So let's go. Do you have a deck that you want to face, Man in the Back? Like some sort of power level that you would want? We are gonna grab... I might grab the dolphin here. Because the dolphin's probably the better draw for us. So we grab the dolphin here. We normal summon the dolphin. Reset the toy vendor. Go from there. So I think that's going to be the game plan. We go dolphin and then... Is there another effect to this? Then target card you control in one card on field, return them to the end. That is annoying. That is kind of annoying, I'm going to be honest. What did you ask me? Did you have any deck that you wanted to face yourself? Like any deck in particular that you would prefer to face? Because I have a lot of options. So we can go lower power level. We can go higher power level. It's up to you. Getting the octopus. So we're going to special summon the dolphin again. It's almost as if he never left. It is almost as if he never left us. He's so loyal. He is so loyal. Vamp, please? Okay, it's been a while since I played my vampire. I'm going to be so rusty. But let's go for the toy vendor here. Send the toy vendor. Send the wing to the graveyard. Then we can do wing here. Wing is gonna allow me to banish the fluffal bears. On top of that, we get another toy vendor, which is great, to be honest. Activate the toy vendor. Toy vendor is such an adrenaline rush to just resolve. Like, resolving toy vendor pumps something in your vein. I don't know what it is, but it is so good. It is so good. We're gonna send a toy vendor here. So toy vendor for toy vendor, getting an unchained. That's fine. We don't care about losing the unchained. We go toy vendor. We can go the red dog. Just in the deck a bit more. Like, we're probably not gonna be able to use the trap card too much. But if we ever get to Eldritch, we can use it. We set this here. Then this one is gonna grab us. I think we're grabbing the saber. Then we're gonna go patchwork now. Patchwork is gonna get me the poly and the... We already have the sight, so let's grab the poly and the chain. And from this, we might want to do well. I'm gonna give them a chance. I'm gonna go well. I'm gonna just pop the carbuncle. And we're gonna get some draws. We're gonna get going with this. I'm gonna use this here so that we can go for the Frightfur fusion the next turn. Keeping the chain basically for the Frightfur fusion the next turn. Then we go this. Does this have a graveyard? You get special summon from your deck. Okay, we could technically pop our this to get another Unchained monster. I don't think that's needed, but we could. We technically could there. I'm gonna use this first to just send it right away. Not have to deal with the card. Not drawing the card that I don't want to draw, basically. So we're gonna send the repair to the graveyard, which is the card we do not want to draw. From this, we're gonna send this to the graveyard. We don't need the Penguin March. Then we're gonna pop this and this. Carbuncle is gonna go to the back row. And then we're gonna swing once. We're gonna use the toy vendor here. We're gonna have to discard a whole lot. Place one crystal beast. That is fine. That is fine. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 card. We can go for the sheep summon. We probably do not care about a dog. So let's get the dog out of the way. We're gonna summon the sheep here. Then from there, we could summon the dog too if we want to. But I think from this, we're just gonna go battle. We're gonna punch them and see if they can make it back. So we punch them once. We punch them twice. And then we pass the turn to them. We gotta discard at the end phase. We're gonna discard the Maxi here. And we look what they can do. We could have technically bounced back the dolphin with the sheep, but that would have just meant we need to discard 2 cards, which is not great. So let's see what he can do there. Can you make a comeback? Carbuncle is very good here. Very, very good thing. And a main. Oh, so you don't want to summon them? So you want more... You do want more Crystal Beasts in the back row. What could need triple Crystal Beasts there? Misclicked? Oh no. Oh no. I'm so sorry. If it wasn't paper, I would allow you to go back. But it's a simulator. I don't control anything. I'm so sorry about that. Did you want to summon all of them? Oh, you meant to send it to the grave. I see. You needed something in the grave. I'm so sorry there. We're gonna go with Mended Back now. We're gonna go with Mended Back. What was your play there? You wanted to revive it maybe? Or just do something that... Oh, you had Monster Reborn. I see. I see. We're gonna go. Oh, because Carbuncle is only on special summon. I see. I forgot. I was wondering why you didn't choose the effect on summon, but it's only in special summon, so that makes sense. Now, do I remember how to play vampires? That is the big question. That is the big question. It's been a while. We've been on the Chimera grind for a while. Not vampire that much. Vampire being one of the deck that is the most confused ever. It changes like mechanics, I think 3 to 4 times since its release. It is insane. It changed so many times and it was always different. Okay, this hand's pretty good. Ed is... Wait. Oh, is this a field spell? I heard something and I felt like it was a car driving super fast and I was like, there's no way there's a car driving fast right next to me. There is nothing happening, but I think that's a field spell. The lion symbol, it scares me. Which lion symbol? Okay, so we have like the craziest, and I'm sorry, man, in the back. We opened everything. We opened everything here. I'm not going easy on you. I am not going easy on you. We send a Grace Retainer here. The Master Force symbol. Oh, I see. I see. We're gonna go Familiar here. Familiar, drop the Grace. Summon itself onto the field. Then we can do Familiar here. Familiar is gonna get me the Shadow Vampire. We know this combo, guys. Even though it's been a while, you should know this combo at this point. We've done it so many times. So many times. We go into Sucker here. We use the Ghost in the graveyard. Yeah, you're gonna get a kick. I'm a bit scared, to be honest. But I'm putting a crazy board this turn. Like, this is full combo. Let's go Shadow Vampire into Scarlet Scourge. Then Scarlet Scourge is gonna go, we do Grace first, into Scarlet Scourge. This deck loves to hit itself. Like, we cannot stop to punch ourselves. We cannot stop. We keep going and going and going. So let's summon the Sucker back. We summon the Grace here. We get ourselves a drop from the Sucker by the Reborn. Then that's pretty fine. We can do... This for sure is gonna go into Beatrice. We know that already. So Beatrice here, we probably go into the Ghost Fusion. At this point, I think I'm gonna go Retainer first, just to deck in a bit. And to get the value out of this, like, as long as the Vampire's on the field, might as well use it, right? So we go to Retainer here. We're gonna add the Counter Trap there from the deck. Then we do Beatrice. Beatrice effect is gonna detach this. Getting yourself the... Where is it? Ghost Sleeper, you're there. There you go. Sending the Sleeper. Good thing I haven't forgotten my line. Like, I'm doing this off muscle memory at this point. I just know this deck so much that I'm doing all of this out of muscle memory. So we go Garura using this and using the Shang-Chi. Summoning the Garura onto the field. Then from there, Shang-Chi is gonna activate, getting myself the banish of... At this point, might as well banish this. We can always return it with the Ghost Sleeper if we ever need to. Then Shang-Chi effect is gonna send to the graveyard. At this point, might as well send the Doom King so I can keep the Beatrice for later on. We can go into a Lars here if you want to. We can go into a Crush Sheep or IP. I think I'm just gonna go into Lars. If we need something else, I want my Shang-Chi to be there. So let's make Lars from this. Let's go into Banshee. We're not gonna overextend. We could go into the Zombie Vampire if we wanted to. We don't need to. Let's keep it for the next turn. Let's just set this. Summon the King's Hark. Revive one monster. And that should be it. Pretty good board. I could go more. Like, I could literally go more, but we don't need to. Now, let's see what he's got. Let's see what he's got cooking for us. We probably are gonna... Like, we have a lot of negates. We have a lot of stuff there. I'm probably gonna let him cook still, because I do love seeing people play their deck. I do love seeing people play their deck, so I'm not gonna negate everything. I'm probably just gonna let him play, because we do have, like, 1 negate, 2 negate. Though the Call by the Grave... I'm not gonna let resolve. I want my king onto the field. Lars, negate this thing. I'm not gonna use the Doom King. I just want my Doom King onto the field there. So we're gonna negate the call by there. A cross out. Calling what? No way you have a cross out calling Doom King, right? Lord. Really? Sure. Sure. You have a Doom King in your deck. What are you playing? What are you playing over there, my guy? So this is negated. No Doom King for you. No Doom King for you, though. We get the Garura here. Garura search. I was like, no way you probably misclick. But I guess that was not a misclick at all. Let's see what he's on. Let's see what you're on. You're gonna go, you're gonna go, you're gonna go. It's probably zombies. You can go ahead, by the way. I'm not gonna negate you. I'm letting this resolve. I'm not even gonna maxi. I'm not gonna Ash. I'm not gonna domination. I'm letting you play. I want to see what you can do. Like, if I lose, I lose. I want to see what your deck is. If I just negate everything, we're not gonna see what you can do. Let's turn this to off. Let's let him play. He said I was gonna be impressed, so... Is it the same deck that I'm running? Is it exactly the same deck? Because the Ghost Fusion, though, is going to be annoying for you because I'm way lower life point than you. You're going to need to do a lot of damage yourself to be able to go there. Oh, you're running the exact same deck? Oh, Lord. Have you been playing it a bit? Do you enjoy it? Like, I think it's vulnerable a bit in the end trap stuff. I do think you could, like, once the Fiendsmith comes out, we might try and combine it with Fiendsmith. It's fun in room. It is fair. It's fair. Like, it is explosive. Like, you saw my turn. Without interruption, I can do an insane board. Ranking, though, it takes a while to do your board. And it dies to, like, 2 interruption most of the time. Sometimes it dies to the singular interruption. But I still love my babies. Once we get the Fiendsmith, I'm gonna be able to just make the deck, like, with a backup strat. Because with the Fiendsmith, with the Fiendsmith track 2... we can use it as discard fodder, so it might bring something else to the board. I don't think it's going to be important enough, but it might be fine. Do you run the Mizuki here? Because if you were running the Mizuki, you could have gone Mizuki, revive this, then go into... if you boosted my level, you could have gone into the Immortal Dragon maybe or something like that. I don't think it would have changed much. Oh, you're using the all gold here. Your end was trash. It is kind of on par. I played this deck for long enough to know that this deck can produce a lot of trash. It can for sure produce a lot of garbage. It is very good at this. But yeah, Unizombie, most of the time, if you don't have much that you can do, I like to keep him level 3. Because now you could make a Barone with this. If you had like the Unizombie still level 3, you can make a Barone. If you added level 4, you could make a Pep. Like, there's a lot of value. Getting a Unizombie level 5 is only useful if you end up getting yourself the... what was the other one again? It's only useful if you end up getting the... level 1 vampire monster. So you can go into Immortal Dragon that way. Okay, you're gonna revive the Garura. That's fine. You're gonna draw 1. It's gonna be the draw... Oh, we draw 2! Suckers on sucker action. It's a suck off. Why did I say that? Why did I say that? Okay, does this fix it? No. No, it's not enough. Okay, I'm giving you a homie drop. I'm giving you a homie drop there. Show me if you can make it back from there. You drew 1 card. You're gonna draw another card. You have another monster. Can you make a comeback? It is the final leeway that I'm giving you. Can you make it back from this? Let's see here. Standby phase. I'm not negating anything. I have an Omni-Negate there. I'm not using it. I'm not getting my Doom King back either. We are just seeing if he can do something with this. Probably not, because the deck, I know the deck more than anyone. It's a Sokka Fantastic Mad. I should have a quote thing with, like Maple does. Oh, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. You can send a Sucker here. Sucker, you add the Grace, you send the Familiar. Then you can do the normal combo. The problem is you're not running another Sucker, but you can do something interesting there. So you probably send the Familiar at this point. Then Familiar drops the Grace. Oh, you send a Retainer there. So do you have the Familiar already in hand? So if you have the Familiar in hand there, you do have the Ghost Fusion. We know you have the Ghost Fusion. We know you have the Grace. You're gonna remove this, summon the Retainer, get yourself onto the field. So you have the Grace. We're gonna draw one from this. That's fine. You're gonna pay 500, search a spell, maybe the continuous spell. Like, I don't think I run the one that sends from deck to grave. So I'm guessing it's the continuous that you're searching. So what would the continuous do for you? Continuous would give you an extra normal. It's only really worth it if you have the level 1 already in hand. And if you have the level 1 already, I feel it was better to use the Retainer. Like, now you do this. That's fine. You can use the effect afterward to pay 500. Oh, you should have used the effect of the Domain before you did that. Because Domain can give you an extra normal without using this. You didn't get the extra normal yet. So if you send the Domain at any point now... Oh no, the Grace is on the field. She's here. That's probably it, right? I don't think Grace does much. Oh, you're adding back something. You're adding back the Doom King? Is that what you're doing? Do you have a way? Oh, you are. You have another Banshee here. Did you set the Zombie World with the Banshee already? No, so... You have the Doom King. Do you have a discard outlet there? Do you have a discard outlet? I guess you could technically Ghost Fusion, but the Doom King would be banished. Because if you use your hand for the Ghost Fusion, I think it gets banished too. Like, Ghost Fusion is so weird. Oh, you're gonna make me send something? What are you making me send? What are you making me send? A monster card? You sure about that? Sure. Let's send a Maxi. Why not? Why not? Can you do anything else? You lost anyway, yeah. The play you could have done maybe is do the... Like, you add the Grace. If you, instead of adding the Retainer, you send the Familiar to the graveyard. You could have done Familiar, pitch the Grace, summon the Familiar, then you grab yourself the Shadow Vampire. Then you link those two. No, you don't even. Like, you link those two. Then you get yourself into a Shadow Vampire. Shadow Vampire summons the Scarlet Scourge. Revive the Grace. And you could have done maybe something. Like, in a normal game, it would not have happened. But that probably was the best line you had there. But yeah, that's pretty much it now. We can clean this game up pretty easy. We get the Doom King back too. That was a hard-fought battle, though. That was a hard-fought battle. Let's get ourselves the Doom King onto the field. You should have played Suship. You should have. You tried to out-zombie the Zombie Master. You tried to out-zombie me. I'm the master of them. But yeah, I have a line that just always removes you from the field. Like, I just do this. Removes a material, I chain the Doom King, I banish your thing. You have something here. What could you have? Oh, it's the Banshee. Oh yeah, I'm running 2 Zombie World in this, so that's why you have the Banshee. You wanted to learn? That's fair, that's fair. The deck is not simple, that's a problem. Like, this deck, you need to work a lot. You need to work a lot just to be able to make anything happen. Like, I know the deck enough at this point that I can do it in my sleep. But if you're just starting with the deck or you haven't played it too much, it is very hard to get used to. So let's punch you here. First one in. Second one in here. And Guru, you're gonna have the honor of punching for game. We're just gonna snooze that because an ad's coming out, but I'm probably running out soon, so no point in having an ad now. We're gonna snooze it and we're gonna go see who is online right now. We are gonna see who is live. I'm feeling tired a bit. GG. But yeah, it's a pretty hard one. I did post like a spreadsheet at some point. For sure the deck struggles a bit going second. I had ideas. Like, I wanted to see if I could, like, you know, you are in search of like discard outlets. I was thinking maybe we can do Apprentice in there. Like, use Nightmare Apprentice, pitch the vampire stuff. She's a level 6. She could go into Beatrice. But the problem is there's no other illusion that you really want to search with this. So that's the main problem I have. Like, you don't have an illusion that you want to search out of that. So it's just basically a summon for summon's sake. I don't think that's good enough. I don't think that does enough. Illusion, you can't really do anything with it. It's not a typing that you can really make use of. So I didn't think of adding it. If Hellzet as Amina of the White Forest was there, maybe we could. But without her, there's no way. No way in hell. Now, we can go into... I think I'm just gonna raid into Jeff. I haven't raided into Jeff a lot. So let's go into Jeff. He's in Master, so he's a very good player. So please be kind to him. He's really cool too. He's a super strong player. Like, he tops the... He's the one that's stopping, like, most of the time in the... He almost got an invite to World. And he got cheated out of one. So it's kind of a shame, but he's really, really good. Really, really good, really dedicated. So please show him some love. Here's the raid message. Here's the raid message for the sub and unsub. I'm gonna go rest. I'm pretty tired right now, so I'm gonna rest up. Please do take care of yourself too. We're gonna go back tomorrow for a final grind of the week. And then afterwards, I'm not gonna be there on Thursday. Friday, I might have a Gorilla stream because I'm off for the day. I took the day off. So I might have a stream on Friday. I'm gonna keep you up to date on Discord and Twitter if it happens. So keep in touch there if you want to know. But on that note, I'm gonna wish you all a good rest of your day. And bye-bye.